Come on, where's everybody at? Come on, where's everybody at? Hello, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to Critical Beauty. Today, we are going to discuss the latest updates about the pageant world, specifically with Miss Grand International 2025, which is taking place right now in Thailand. So if you guys have any questions or comments or opinions about the pageant, please let me know. And please feel free to participate in this event. So we're just admitting our guests. We have Noemi Melendez. We have Wilfredo Lopez, aka Runway Papi. Hopefully George, the pageant Empress, but I think he will be a little late. And JD, who can't make it because he just had his wisdom teeth pull out. Oh well, life sucks sometimes. Hello, hello.
Hello.
What's up, darling?
Hi, how are you?
Are you still in the Netherlands?
Yes.
How long are you gonna stay there? Did you move there permanently?
I think, yes, I love it here. Don't you see? Look in front of my apartment building.
Oh, so you probably have like coffee and dinner with Robin and Stefan.
Exactly. They're my neighbors.
Oh, really? Well, that's good. So you borrow a lot of sugar and flour from them. We want to bake something.
There you go.
Because as you know, the Netherlands is very famous for its pastries and
Pastries,
chocolate.
chocolate.
And yep. And since it's a flat country, you can always
Hmm.
bike. Do you bike?
You know what? I haven't. So I don't know if I would be able to bike again. I used to bike when I was younger, but I don't re like I haven't owned a bike since I was like 12, so I have no clue.
Okay. They're actually very fun. I remember I tried learning how to bike. I used a girl's bike.
Hmm.
I was about 10 or 11 years old, and
Hmm.
it had three wheels. It had trainer wheels. And I
Hmm.
thought, oh, this is fun. I can do this forever. But Rafa, a bike is only supposed to have two wheels, not three, not four. So that's three.
So let me tell you, that exactly happened to me. Like until I was 12, I was still with the training wheels.
Okay.
So don't feel bad because I never got to used to the two-wheel thing. It was the balance thing. I just couldn't like manage it. And then I moved to a condo, and then it didn't make sense to have a bike when I used to live, in a house where you could like all the neighbors would come out, back in the day when all your neighbors come out with their bikes and they go to the park and ride around the neighborhood and stuff. But then when I moved, it was a condo, and I was like, I don't have nowhere to store this thing.
Yeah.
So After that, never gone on a bike ever again. So I think I would do good maybe with those big, you know how they come out these tricycles now with the
Yes.
basket in the back?
Yes.
I think that would
You would do
work for
that.
me.
Okay. So it
And
has
I
to
could put
be
Tina in the back.
okay. So it has to be like motorized, not manual. Not
It
you have
could
to
be the motorized ones.
motorized.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
could
That
be
should
the
be
motorized.
fun. Yeah, that should be
Yeah.
fun. Yeah. Because I know in Southeast Asia they're very they're very common. Is it
Hmm.
what do you call well in Thailand it's called tuk-tuk, right? Is it tuk-tuk?
Yeah, that's the motorized, like, yeah, I took one of those. I took a few of those when I was in Thailand. They were
Mhm.
fun. They were
Yeah,
really fun.
they were. Now, speaking of Thailand, you know what? I'm going to Thailand, but I still have to decide what hotel I'm going to stay in because I think you're staying where?
Novotel,
So it's
right
very
across
it's
the street from the arena.
from the arena. Okay. I think
Hmm.
there's a hotel it's called Ibis Impact Hotel, which is also across the arena.
Hmm.
And I'm looking
Okay.
into that. But I'm waiting for the prices to drop because right now
Hmm.
it's still in the 1,000 range or something like that.
Yeah.
I think like if I were to stay for a week, let's say like 6 nights and 7 days, I think it could go down to at least $858 for the entire week.
Okay.
So which
Did
is
you check Agoda website?
no,
Okay,
Aloda?
so that's where I got my hotel. I like
Okay.
Agoda because Agoda gives you options to reserve the hotel without putting any type of payment.
Really? Okay. I go.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
So once they announced the dates, I immediately went and I grabbed the hotel and I was able to grab the hotel.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Okay.
and I've had the hotel on reserve all this time. And then it gives you the option to pay at the hotel at the moment that you check in.
Okay. All right. That's a good
So,
idea.
which gives you that flexibility in case you have to make a change or you
Mhm.
have to cancel. You don't,
They're not going to charge you for
they're not
canceling.
going to charge you. Exactly.
Mhm. Okay.
Exactly.
All
So,
right. I might look into that. Also, too, like airfare. Let me admit, Wilfredo. About airfare too. There's no direct flight, from Boston to Bangkok. You have to stop by a major hub like
mhm,
Dubai, Frankfurt, Germany, or Abu Dhabi. But the best
mhm.
price I've seen so far is offered by Etihad Airways. I've never taken Etihad Airways. It's a luxury
They're the
liner.
best. They're
It's
the best
one of
in
the best.
customer
Okay.
service.
Yeah.
Number one.
Okay.
Number one. So don't feel like, because we're so conditioned to like, oh, the American air, American carriers are better.
Yeah.
But honestly, customer service wise, um,
Etihad.
it's Etihad. The other one is the other
Emirates. Is it Emirates? Yeah.
Emirates is
Okay.
amazing. Also great. They're number one in customer service. Like that's
Okay. All right. So
um
I think I'm gonna opt for Etihad because I've been watching a lot of like YouTube videos
hmm
on people who have taken direct flights from New York
hmm
City to Dubai or no, not Dubai, but Abu Dhabi is the hub
hmm
if you
Yeah.
fly Etihad, and then from Abu Dhabi to Bangkok, and they
Uh-huh.
have nothing but positive reviews. The service, the food is good.
Hmm.
And it's affordable. And look
Yeah.
who we have here. We have Mr. Wilfredo Santos Lopez, aka Runway Papi. How are you, darling?
Good, good, good. How are you? I'm
Good, good,
feeling
good.
grand.
What are you drinking?
He's
It
always
is
he's always
Are you an
liquored up for your
alcoholic? Confession time.
he's over liquored up for your lives.
exactly. I mean, this is from Jesus. He turned water into wine, so it's
Ooh, one of
biblical.
the one of the best miracles that Jesus ever did. Woohoo, praise
Mhm.
God. Go Lord, go Jesus.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Awesome. So just before you came in, we're talking about our trip to Thailand for Miss Universe 2025. Are you going, Runway Poppy?
No, he can't go. He doesn't have time off.
How could you not have time off?
He
I
has
time
he has to
I
go to
had time
Vietnam.
out, but
Oh, you're going to
but
Cosmo. Oh,
that's
okay.
the plan. The thing is that because I work in the medical field, it's kind of close. So that is I need to do a peak.
Okay.
But
All
next
right.
year, Miss Universe is in Puerto Rico,
I
so
know we can talk about that. I'm so excited about Puerto Rico because I've never been there.
yeah.
Yeah, and
What?
I've never been
Ooh,
there.
tour
What?
guy.
I've never been to
He's
Puerto
not
Rico.
being.
You
it's
didn't
funny because
go when we did it in Puerto Rico when Denise won?
I wasn't
Ooh,
there.
that was the best one. That was the
You didn't
best one.
go?
I didn't go. I wasn't there. But my best friend is Puerto Rican, Hector. So he lives there.
Mhm.
She said, Rafa, I can't wait to clean up my apartment so you can stay in my apartment.
Oh my
Puerto Rico.
God. So that's his excuse to clean his apartment.
And he has a cute little dog too. His name is Luo.
Mhm.
I think he's like part Chihuahua, part Terrier or something. It's so
Mhm.
cute. It's adorable. So yeah, I can't wait. So it's going to be very, very exciting. But I was really surprised because they announced the venue next year like a year earlier. Usually that's very rare. Usually they announce it like at least 3 months or 4 months before. You know what I mean?
Oh, that was very
Yeah.
hush hush. That's very was very hush hush.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, they are doing it with the Department of Tourism. So what they're trying to do is start with the promotion for tourism now in regards to hotels,
Okay.
airfare, and all that stuff. I think once they start, they announce the date per se, that's when everything is going to fill up the hotels and stuff
Of
like that.
course.
I'm going to be staying at the Sheraton. I'll send you the which one,
Okay.
because it's not far from the venue, from the
Yeah,
Choliseo.
I need an alternative place just in case Hector and I don't get along with each other in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I have to move someplace else, okay? So
We got you. We got you. We
yeah.
So, but
got
And
yeah,
it has to
you.
be close to the venue. Do we know what venue it's going to be?
it's the Choliseo where
Oh,
Bad Bunny
okay.
had the concert.
Of course, of course. I'm sure Bad Bunny is going to open the concert, right? He's
I
he's
would
gonna
not, it would
perform.
not surprise me.
Yeah.
I would
Honestly,
love to see Bad
I would
Bunny,
love
but
it.
And then bring
like
in Ricky Martin maybe as an intermission act or whatever.
well, Ricky
And
Martin
then
already did his
J-Lo,
part.
you know.
No, no J-Lo.
No
No J-Lo.
No
J-Lo.
J-Lo. No
No
J-Lo.
J-Lo. Thank you. No. Ricky
Okay.
Martin is okay. I prefer to see Bad Bunny, Daddy
Okay,
Yankee.
what about Mark Anthony then?
No, no Mark
He
Anthony.
already
Thank you.
did it.
Yeah, he already did it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
already did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
All
care
right.
for him.
What about Maluma? Maluma would be awesome.
Okay, we're talking.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Maluma,
Maluma
okay.
or Shakira, Shakira.
No,
No,
Shakira.
not
I don't care for her.
Shakira. My God, there's so many choices. All right, before we continue, just reading some of the people who are greeting us tonight. Hello, everybody from the entire world. Mabuhay from the Philippines says Spling Banana. Our good friend Brian Javier. Hi, Brian. What's up? We miss you. How's your girl doing in Miss Grand International, Miss Grand US Virgin Islands?
Oh my God, I'm so
Is
proud
she
of
having a good
her.
time? Everybody's having a good time in MGI, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
there's
so
a day
proud
that
of
goes
her.
by where everything is just everything is happening. Like
Mm-hmm.
Thailand, this time of the year is like the happening of pageantry.
Yeah.
You know, Thailand is
Mhm.
like the pageant capital now. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so good luck to your girl. Eugene Campos says, hello, Rafa. How are you? Jonathan, oh, my good friend Jonathan from Boston. Hey, Rafa. Hey, Jonathan. How are you? Greetings, everyone.
Somebody
Says Bill
crap,
Philosophy.
Thailand.
Looking forward to your early picks. Carly, Rafa, do you love Miss Grand Kosovo? Do I love Miss? Look at my banner. Why do you think I put Miss Kosovo on the banner? Okay, see,
I have a
she's right
I have
there
a I
arguing with
have a
Miss
nickname for
Thailand.
her.
Okay,
I have a
I
nickname
can.
for her.
She is like the body of the pageant right there. Look, you're looking at the best body. She may not have any brains, but she has the body. Okay.
I don't know. U.S. Virgin Islands, she had
Noemi
body,
says
body,
no
body. She's
comment.
very fit.
No comment.
I'm
No
waiting for the
She's the
comment.
discussion.
Macedonia of this year.
Okay.
But
Ryan says Japan Airlines is a great cheaper option. Yeah, I took Japan Airlines actually when I went to the Philippines for Miss Universe. Amazing service. I mean, but you know what? I think Japan Airlines takes much longer flight, whereas I think it average about 23 hours with Japan Airlines because it's going to fly from Boston to Detroit, Tokyo, Manila. But with Etihad Airways, it's just direct flight, Boston to Abu Dhabi, Bangkok. So I don't have to
Mhm.
wait like 19 hours or something. So, but Japan Airlines,
That's a big loop regardless.
yeah,
It's a big loop. So
that's true. Because Japan
it's
Airlines flies over the North Pole. So
mm-hmm.
it's a much longer route, whereas with Etihad, it's like direct. So,
Yeah.
if I
having
could afford
technical
it, I'll take Singapore
difficulties.
Airlines from New York City, direct flight to Singapore, and then Singapore to Bangkok.
Mm-hmm.
So I also heard a lot of good things about Singapore Airlines.
Oh yeah, any of the Asian airlines except Air China are really, really good. Don't do Air China.
Yeah.
Don't ever
I
fly.
will probably not take Qatar Airways.
Qatar is actually really good.
I
They
know,
have
but
excellent
Qatar
service.
has had like a lot of negative press lately. You know what I mean?
But
All
their
that.
airline is amazing. They've won so many awards in regards to like service and stuff like that. So they're
All
really,
right.
really good.
Well, I just don't want to sit right next to a terrorist, okay, when I'm flying.
Oh my God.
Heaven forbid.
Oh my God.
Kidding, kidding, kidding. Moving on. Okay, so Andy, Che, hi Rafa, Wilfredo and Noemi, happy weekend and happy pageant season. That's right.
Yeah.
Wilfredo, your lovely sister, Michelle Gonzalez. Hello, everyone. Kisses.
Yay.
I love you, Rafa. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Hi, Mabuhay. Tana Korn from Thailand. So as the club. Hi. Hi, Tana Korn. Ryan says, hope all of you are well. My girl is having an amazing time. The opening number will be ridiculous. We can't wait to see that.
I bet.
We can't wait to see. I mean, we know how Nawat does the grand productions. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, there's not out about that. I would go to Miss Grand, but the thing is, I'm much more excited about Miss Universe because it's his first time conducting the production, and I can't wait to see the production of.
Yeah.
If Grand is grand, I'm sure Universe will probably be humongous production. So we'll see.
Well,
I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm excited for the swimsuit competition, says Brian. Yeah, me too. Are you guys going to Thailand for MGI? No, I'm not in our group. Nobody in our group. No. I don't know of anybody. Well, I know a couple of
George.
vloggers. I know I know 3 vloggers and they're all Filipinos. They're all in Thailand. They've been there, they've been vlogging since since Mr. International. So they started blogging with Mr. International, and then now with Miss Grand Thailand, and Miss Grand International, and now Mr. Global. The finals are tomorrow, and then they're staying for another 3 weeks or so for Miss Universe. So it's gonna be like total of 6 weeks.
Oh my goodness! So
I don't
they're
know how they
living there
do
for
it.
the next month.
I don't know how they do it, but they literally live in Thailand right now. But
Yeah,
everything's cheap anyway, so they can
is
afford it, and they have tons of
Thailand
views,
is becoming
subscribers. So
the
everything
scenario
pays
pageantry.
for the whole thing. Frank Lau, hi Frank, hello everyone. I haven't really followed Enjoy this year, so I'm excited for this chat so I can be biased when watching the finals. LOL. Carly says Peru broke her knee. I know. I saw Miss Peru broke her knee, and she posted on Instagram, and she said she's going to be wearing crutches for a week, according to her doctor. Yeah. She had an accident, and she didn't say exactly what kind of accident she had, but she broke her, what did she say? Yeah, she broke her foot or something. Where's that? She suffered a fall that caused a knee injury. She suffered a fall that caused a knee injury, and she's using crutches for a week. All right. You know what? Maybe because this is karma. Do you remember doing the top 10 dinner when Miss Ecuador says the best chocolate is from Ecuador, and Peru says, yeah, but the cacao is from Peru, honey. And then Peru just laughed it off. She had this devilish laughing and mocking at Ecuador. Ha ha, girl. Ha ha. You thought Ecuador has the best chocolate, but look at the ingredients. It says the cacao is from Peru. Ha ha, bitch. And because of that, Peru fell and broke her knee. Haha, karma. For making fun of Ecuador. No, just kidding. We love Peru, okay? We love Peru. We love Ecuador. We love all the girls, okay? But I thought it was just too funny. Neba says, we know CJ is a professionally trained dancer, so I'm very excited about the opening number this year. Yeah, she's amazing. I can't wait to see her open the number. Hello, Indonesia. Ignat from Indonesia. Hello. Olivia, hi, Tito Rafa, and beautiful Noemi and Wilfredo. Happy Sunday from here. Woohoo! Oh yeah, Noemi's beautiful, but not me and Wilfredo. What's up with that? Shade. Just kidding. Whatever. All right. So actually, before we start discussing about Miss Gwen, I want to talk about like the latest updates, what's happening in Miss USA, because as you know, all 51 Miss USA 2025 class is complete. Woohoo! Yay! Woohoo! And of course, we haven't heard from Leila Rose. She's been very quiet since Tom Broder officially posted that he's the new CEO and owner and franchise owner of Miss USA. So we haven't heard back from Leila. So she's just totally disappeared. But anyway, so I'm glad that the pageant, Miss USA and Miss Teen USA, are both happening in Reno, Nevada. Beginning October 18, the teen finalist is on the 23rd, and the Miss finalist is on the 24th. Okay. So I don't know if you guys have taken a look at the headshots of the 2025 class.
I haven't even paid attention. It was so much drama and stuff. I haven't really paid attention to it. I know I was trying to see if I was going to be able to get to go to Reno, since, you know, Reno's
it's not too far. Yeah. You should go.
But it's because then I have to pay hotel and I have to pay airfare, and it's like, and I want to go to Thailand and I want to go to, you know, Vietnam.
Yeah,
so
just
it's
save
like,
your money. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, and we don't even know if it's going to be broadcast on TV, because remember,
exactly.
Leila had a three-year contract with CW Channel. And then now that this year she was canceled out, we don't know whether Tom is going to actually hire a live streaming company to live stream the pageant. I think that would be great, though. I mean, at least create a channel on YouTube.
A channel. You know what? They should just concentrate in doing a channel. It'll bring more viewers. I think it would be much more better for them.
Exactly.
Not relying on a local US. You know.
Or any type of syndicated channel or cable channel.
Yeah. I think
everybody's doing YouTube anyway.
Exactly. So it's just, might as well just do it and take control of your own production and just do it that way. I think it's just more, you'll get more visibility if you do it that way, because it's
not only that,
not
but since and you're also making money. Your channel gets monetized, you know.
Exactly.
Carly says the Miss USA class is very diverse this year. We have 2 women over 40. That's true. The oldest, by the way, is 44, and she's Miss Delaware USA. Stunning. She doesn't even look like 44. She looks like she's like in her early 30s or something. And she is a mother of 4 children. And then the other older woman is 43. I think she is Miss Oregon, I believe. Yeah. She's Miss Oregon. She's also a mother. What happened to Wilfredo?
I don't know. She dropped out.
We have several women in their 30s, and the youngest is 19.
Okay.
The youngest is 19. I think she's Miss Mississippi USA. The oldest is Delaware 44. Can you imagine the last 2 standing, 19 and 44-year-old woman? Who do you think the judges will pick, huh? Come on, let's get real, okay? Let's get real. Jonathan says, Rafa, please leave Leila alone. She's irrelevant at this point in time. Hashtag weak sauce. Okay, hopefully Leila's not watching tonight. Carly says 5 mothers competing in Miss USA. Actually, that's great. This is great. So I'm glad that, you know, the finalists is, that we have a show, that there's a Miss USA 2025. But see, there were 8 states that did not have a state pageant. So what Tom did was that he launched a casting call, a nationwide casting call, okay, where you know, if you're interested, you know, you apply, even if you don't live. Okay, so even if you don't live in the state that has not had a state pageant, you're welcome to apply anyway. And we're just gonna put a sash on you. Even if you grew up, live, and competed in California, and if you want to be Miss Wyoming, we'll put the Wyoming sash on you. It doesn't matter, okay? As long as we have bodies on stage, that's all that matters. So he was very lax with the residency requirements, okay? Again, of course, I can see Wilfredo nodding. State hopping.
I'm so tired of state hopping. And then for the first time in history, Miss USA needs to go and do like other pageants that are not Miss America or Miss USA or Teen USA. Like any person can just enroll and choose a pageant, a state. You know, that's cheap. I mean, I know it's his first pageant, emergency pageant. I'm not blaming him. It's just I would have preferred for them just to, like, you know what? Let's send the first run up, and then this new class will get ready for the next year and redo the state hopping rules. because there's a lot of girls competing, coming from different states, and the people that and queens that are from that state were literally, disheartened. I mean, I
Mhm.
experienced that in South Carolina, North Carolina, and I think in other states too. And I don't care. I mean, if you tell me that you've been living there for 9 months, it's okay. But you just hope 2 weeks later to win a freaking crown and you don't deserve it. I cannot wait to see the pageant hoppers not make it to the top. I'm just gonna be like, yes, thank you,
But you know
Jesus.
what? I don't have an issue with a girl who has lived most of her life in one state and has applied to represent another state. I don't have an issue with that. What I do have an issue is, you know, if you don't take the time or an effort to research about the state that you're representing, then you're not a real representative of that state. Fine. For example,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the new Miss Idaho. She's 36, okay? She was first runner-up. I mean, she was first runner-up in Miss California USA. And then she applied for this nationwide casting call, and she got Idaho. Okay. And let me have you seen her picture? She's amazing.
Mhm.
Let me see if I can share it with the public. Can you guys see her? So that's
No.
her.
Not yet.
Her-
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Okay.
her name is Jenny Ting Crawford. She's 36. She's a mother. Okay, look at her body.
I mean,
Is
she's
That's when she
gorgeous.
was competing in Miss California
Hmm.
USA, okay, earlier this year. And the girl who won Miss California, Kylie Chang, she's 20. And by the way, they both made history because they're the first two Asian women to have made
Hmm.
the top two of Miss California USA. Okay, so that's her. That's Kylie and Jenny. Okay. I mean, if the opportunity, I mean, Wilfredo, if the opportunity exists for you to represent, uh, another state on the Miss US, on the Miss USA national stage, why would you want to take that advantage of that opportunity? You know what I mean?
I mean, but this was because she bought the franchise for the stand. She need to put one of the slashes. That's completely different. Um, in this particular case, to be
Okay.
honest with you, and she's gorgeous, she's beautiful. But I honestly, after experiencing myself on level, I'm seeing the hard work of real Carolina queens and see the reaction of the people here. Like nobody cares about the dictatorship of South Carolina USA right now. At
Hmm.
this point, like every girl is going back to Miss South Carolina for Miss America system, and
Okay.
that is a big, huge hit because the Carolinas are pageant state. Oh my God, I almost started talking in Spanish. They celebrate here competitions like Miss Watermelon with pecan, Miss Pickles, Miss Pineapple, Miss Palmetto, Miss whatever. I mean, they love pageants, and people here is pageantry and football. Go for it.
Right,
They will do
exactly.
whatever. So you cannot close the door for a great investment business wise. So hopefully they
I
change the director.
Okay, so I just want to bring that out because, I think if you're in that situation, if you're in that stage in your life where you feel like you need to represent a state or to take advantage of something that may never happen again, why not? You might as well, take advantage of it. That's all what I'm saying, baby girl. Okay. Um,
Okay.
Ohiniba says, at least Miss USA is going to Miss Universe this year. Yeah, but what is that shitty excuse that Miss South Africa is giving? Oh yeah, they
Oh,
have
yeah, I
Miss
saw
runner
that.
ups and girls. Yeah, what's up with Miss South Africa? Can we talk about Miss South Africa? Okay, okay. The lame excuse that they give. Oh, we couldn't find any. Well, no. What is the excuse? Oh, they said this. Well, we're lacking the time to prepare the next contestant for Miss Universe
Yeah, that
this year.
was
Like,
a lack of prepare. But
oh, really?
they've known about the pageant for the longest time. So I don't know. There was always a drama because this is not the
Yeah.
first excuse. They gave another excuse that they weren't going to compete, they weren't going to participate, and then now they're saying, "Oh, there's not enough time." I'm like, then what happened before? Like you said you weren't going to compete, and now you have the opportunity to compete, and now you don't have time.
Hmm. Well, what's surprises me is that, are you telling me that you guys could not find a girl that is 100% ready to compete in the South Africa? You can't
I
find
doubt that.
you can't find a young woman who is 100% ready to compete in Miss Universe. Come on, people. I mean, to me, I think it's a joke. It's a
Yeah.
total joke. So
Hmm.
I'll
you
be
know
right
what?
back.
So you know what?
Mhm.
It's too bad for South Africa, because I think, they're missing an amazing opportunity, just to be able to send a South African girl to Thailand. That's all I have to say. End of discussion. So bye-bye, South Africa. We'll see you next year in Puerto Rico. That is,
If
unless you come up with another excuse not to send another girl. Okay.
I'm sorry, I think that's the biggest excuse. They just said that you don't have the money or you don't want to send nobody, because that doesn't make any sense. This, you can choose somebody from last year's girls and you know they will be ready. Besides, a good director, and a great team is the one that doesn't matter how long it takes, they will do their best to get that candidate ready. Doesn't matter how long you have. Like in the past, how many girls needed to win 4 weeks before they go to Miss Universe and they do great.
Yep, exactly.
So that that
Exactly.
is a that is an excuse from South Carolina. If you tell me that is for a country that normally pageantry is not that big, or they don't have too much to pick, that is an on and off country. Okay, I give you that one.
Mhm.
But for a country that has been doing well, that within 3 years
Yeah.
you have a winner, first runner up, and then a winner again. That
Mhm.
is a big. It's like Venezuela saying right now, "Oh, we don't have time to prepare somebody."
Yeah, no, that's not no, that's totally unacceptable.
No.
Because Venezuela can always find a girl who's always 100% ready to compete anyway. So,
Exactly.
all right, so let's move on. Okay,
Where's
so
George? We're missing
George
people.
is going to be a little late because he thought it was 9 o'clock. He thought the live was going to start at 9 in the morning in Bangkok, but I miscalculated the time, because Bangkok is actually 11 hours ahead of time instead of 12 hours. So I thought it was going to be 9 o'clock in the morning, but it's still actually 8:37 in the morning
Hmm.
in Bangkok. So he's probably still sleeping, or at least probably just got up and taking a shower or whatever, getting ready to join us later. And JD was supposed to join us, but JD texted me. He said that he had his wisdom teeth pulled out, and so
Oh,
everything is swollen. And I told him, you can still talk without moving your muscle mouth. Like, you can do this like this, JD. You can talk like this without moving much of
the
your.
ventriloquist.
And
You
you
can
can
be
still,
a
you can still
ventriloquist.
understand me, all right? All right, or you can just use one of those filters to make you look less sick.
I can't. I was looking forward to see him.
I met JD in person, by the way. I went to New York Fashion Week, yeah, 2 weeks ago, and I mingled. You saw my Instagram post. I met some beauty
Oh yeah.
communities. I went to the Alonso Maximo collection show. That was amazing. Alonso Maximo is an amazing guy. He's just so sweet,
I
very
love
sweet.
him. I
He's just an
cannot
amazing
wait for
guy.
the future projects that we're working together. So,
Yes. And I met some of the Mr. America Global contestants and the winner as
hmm,
well, who is competing now, by the way, in Riley. His name is Riley. He's competing as Mr. USA in Mr. Global, which is the finals is going to take place tomorrow. So wish him good luck.
he, he's the one that came out as gay man on stage, or was Mr. USA International? One of the two.
I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe,
not came out. Let me rephrase that.
yeah.
He just said that as a gay man competing, and he ended up winning. But I don't know if this is the one for global or the past edition for the weeks ago, Mr. International.
Maybe Miss International. Yeah, maybe. I
Okay.
don't know. I'm not, I wouldn't know, but he's a nice guy. I think he's doing very well representing
Hmm.
USA in Thailand. So wish him good luck. We wish him the good luck. And speaking of Mr. Global, do you remember William Badell, Mr. Venezuela in Mr. Supranational 2021? He was second runner-up, and then 2 years
Hmm.
later he competed in Mr. International. He was first runner-up.
Uh-huh.
Now he's competing in Mr. Global. So it's third time going to be the charm,
The
third time
charm. But
charm.
there's another one competing. he's Asian. I don't know if he's Vietnam or Indonesia.
Yeah, probably Vietnam. Is the same guy who competed in Miss International, and then
Yeah,
the Vietnamese guy who could barely speak English. Yeah, I think it's
yeah,
Vietnam. So he's competing in Mr. Global as well. So he didn't have to leave Thailand because he's already there anyway. But
yeah.
so
He's like,
William Badell. Let me see. I actually posted a poll on my Instagram story asking my followers, "Do you think William Badell is going to win Mr. Global?" I just want to check the latest poll so far. So the
I don't
question
know, but Mr.
was,
Global did a great job with the photo shoot with their swimsuits
yeah.
that leave nothing to the imagination. But the body types, I'm like, yeah. The guy from Puerto Rico is much better than the one that went to Mr. International. I'm like, oh my God,
Oh, for
who are you?
sure. For sure,
The
definitely.
guy from Puerto Rico, Mr. International,
Yeah.
I was like, please get out. Like, don't send
Okay, so I
nobody.
have to be
But
honest. There were far better good-looking guys in Mr. International than there are in Mr. Global. Because I think Mr. Global is like Mr. Global is like kind of like Miss America. They focus more on the accomplishments and on the personality and intelligence rather than looks in general. But with William, I think having competed in two previous male pageants, I would think his personality is much more developed. He has gained a lot of life experience, which will, probably propel him, who knows, at least a top 5 position, or maybe eventually win. But according to the latest poll, it says no, 62% says he's not going to win. So
I don't
hopefully
know.
you
We'll
people
see
are
what happens.
wrong. Hopefully he will win and that you people are wrong. I mean, I wish him the
Yeah.
best of luck, but like I said, there are so many strong contestants this year in Mr. Global, so we'll see. We will see what happens. Anyway, anyhow,
Where's my
so
name? Did we lose her?
um, is anybody following this Asia Pacific International, which is taking place in Manila? Okay. The reason I mentioned that is
Oh,
they
the
had a big
earthquake.
yeah, they had a big earthquake
Oh my
in
God.
Cebu City, which is a big city in the central part of the Philippines. So when I saw the footage, the girls were doing
Excuse me.
they were on stage, they were doing some fashion presentation wearing this Filipino dresses and costumes, and all of a sudden the camera starts shaking, and then it became stronger and stronger and stronger, and you see all the girls falling down. And one of the contestants, actually, Miss Belgium, got injured. She fell and she injured her
Oh,
foot. Yes, but she's okay, nothing serious. Okay, but just to see that scene was like very surreal. It happens. Earthquakes do happen. Okay. Hopefully the girls are fine and that there will be no more earthquakes. Okay.
I hope no. That was so sad. I just saw the video. I said, what happened?
I know, but earthquakes happen, in some countries in the Philippines, because the more islands there are, the more volcanic activities there is. Indonesia,
Exactly.
Taiwan, Japan, some parts of I think Thailand. Thailand had an earthquake, remember last year or earlier this year, and
Mm-hmm.
Myanmar as well. So yeah, so there's a lot of geothermal, what is the word? Seismic activity going on underneath there, because that means the tectonic plates are constantly changing. They're like rubbing each other, like friction. Okay. So hopefully everything will be fine. All right.
And the more you know.
The more you know. Okay. So
Like,
this earlier today, I was watching the sashing ceremony of the Miss Globe. I don't know if you people watch or follow Miss Globe, the Miss Globe 2025, which is taking place in Albania right now. And of course, our good friend Luis Porteles, he's back to host, doing a good job. I'm so happy for Luis because he's gotten so big, and everybody
mm-hmm.
wants him. Everybody, he's like doing all these hosting gigs, Universal Woman, Miss Earth, and then now the Miss Globe. So he's all of
Supranational.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, during the sashing ceremony a few hours ago, they made a big boo-boo. All right. So the girl who's representing North Macedonia was given the sash of Nigeria. So imagine
Mm-hmm.
Miss North Macedonia is a tall, blonde, skinny white girl.
Blunt.
Okay. And and then they
saw
put on
that.
this Nigerian sash. She didn't even look at her sash. She didn't even notice. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not Nigerian. Do I look like Nigerian? No. Okay, but anyway, so they put the sash in Nigeria. So she walks to the front of the stage, introduces herself. My name is Juliana, blah, 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 Miss Globe, Macedonia. Okay, so after the sashing ceremony, Luis returns to the stage and he tells everybody, okay, the girls are amazing, they're all gorgeous and wonderful, but we had to do a little correction because Macedonia was given the wrong sash. So we want to give her another opportunity to come back to the stage, reintroduce herself with the right sash. So they put on the sash, it's North Macedonia. So she goes back in front of the stage, she goes, blah, 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 Miss Macedonia. So you know what? Okay, this is what really pisses me off. Okay, it's not Macedonia. The official name of our country is North Macedonia,
North Macedonia.
the Republic of North Macedonia. Okay, so people go to my Instagram, Critical Beauty Official, and I posted this video clip of her getting the wrong sash, and I explained the difference between Macedonia and North Macedonia. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what these people are doing. Luis said Macedonia. Even the girl herself said Macedonia. No, girl, you're not representing Macedonia. You're representing North Macedonia.
North Macedonia.
Okay.
It's like saying somebody from South Korea or People's Republics of Taiwan or something like that say, oh, this is Miss Korea. No, she is representing South Korea.
Exactly.
Right.
Like in Miss Grand International. Before they would just put Korea, but now they call the girl
South Korea.
Yeah, South Korea, because North Korea does not have anything to do, I guess, with pageants, and they don't like pageants. They don't care much for pageants in North Korea.
Mhm.
So it has to be South Korea. Okay, so people know the difference between North Macedonia and Macedonia. Please, geography lesson. Okay, now, what else before we okay. So anyway, so we don't think William Badell was going to win Mr. Global because he has tough competition. Oh yeah, somebody says yeah. William Badell has some very tough competition. What is going to give him some edge is maybe his speaking skills. He does speak very well, and his social work. Mr. Philippines won last year due to his superior communication skills and advocacy. Everybody speaks well. He speaks well as well. He looks good, but he looks older though. William looks slightly older. I think he lost some volume in his face. When you compare his face with from 2 years ago and 4 years before that, he lost his baby face features now. Yes. Okay. Hi, pretty boy. Hala, my life.
That
I
is the reason
honestly,
why you use Origin skincare. Good for collagen and fibrilling.
what is it?
Origin skincare, I used to work for them. It's Estee Lauder, the organic
Oh,
brand. So I
okay.
used to model for them when I started modeling
Get
100 years
out.
ago.
Really?
Yeah, I modeled for Origins. That was one of my deals when I was in modeling and pageantry 100 years ago. I used to model for Macy's. I did Origin skincare. They even used the makeup that they started makeup line. They use it on me. So we'll be able to move a lot of stuff. So I was blessed, even though I'm petite. I'm not that I was commercial modeling. I never had high fashion model, but I was blessed that I was used in a lot of skincare brand. So that made me super happy.
Well, that's something interesting that you shared. Look, everybody, we have a former model here on our panel. Woohoo!
Part of the inclusiveness, I studied modeling, so it's not like I was a coach by YouTube. I study
Yeah.
it and I have my mentor, so I'm proud of it.
Yeah, good for you. Listen, anybody can be a model these days, okay? All you need
Oh
is an
yeah.
Instagram. All you need is an Instagram and an iPhone with a good camera shots and whatnot, and post on your Instagram. Voila, you're a model, and you can Photoshop your face, whatever you want, FaceTime, anything. All these photo editing features and stuff and everything. You can be instant model, okay? Choose whatever you want.
You miss, you're missing one thing. You can pay to model. I never pay to model.
That's true. That's
And
true.
it's sad. The industry is so
There are a lot of scammers out
uh
there. A lot of scammers
yeah,
in the modeling
a
industry.
lot of well, you would be impressed. A lot of so-called fashion weeks when you see behind the scenes
Right.
a lot of stuff like I seen, charging models to model. I never paid to model. I
Mhm.
did private modeling in hotels for jewelry and clothing, and I was blessed that I never needed to say, "Let me pay $500, $1,000 because I want to model for you." That
Mhm.
is being desperate. If you're a good model, you're gonna be hired.
Exactly.
especially when you have years of experience. When you pass that first year, that's the time that, okay, I've worked hard. Now it's my time to start getting cash, getting something, not just uh selling yourself out there when technically they're just taking advantage of you. And some of these models, it's like you see them walking on their skin and
I
ugh.
know. I know. Well, what you said was right. Real honest modeling agencies will not require the models to pay just to walk on the shows. Okay. If they really want you to model, they will approach you and they will pay you to walk, not the other way around. But a
But
lot
the
of these,
funny Oh, sorry. The funny thing about it, sorry to interrupt you, Rafa, is that it's not the modeling agencies per se. When you go to if a modeling agency scout you, yes, you need to invest because they need to do your pictures, because they need to promote
of
you, they need
course,
to
yeah,
coach you.
yeah,
That's an investment. What I criticize, and I'm very honest about it, is that a certain fashion week show nationally or state or whichever said, hey, I have an open call to model for different designers. If you are chosen, this is how much you need to pay us. So it's the show person that is asking models to pay, not the agencies. The only thing that the agencies will do is
mhm,
charge you for photos to have
yeah,
your photos taken,
uh-huh,
classes, because you need to invest and then you're gonna get it back because they're gonna be you representing you. Now, if you're going through an agency, the agency will get paid, they get their percentage, and you
commission.
get the rest.
Mhm.
So that's the correct way to do it. I have two agencies in Puerto Rico. I was blessed for that 100 years ago. But today's day, I always say you need to be with a modeling agency that the only investments that you do out of your pocket is for you to be better, not for you to
Yes.
model.
Mhm.
That's not an intelligent investment.
That's why you have to start taking care of your skin. If you're a teenager and if you feel like you want to be a model, that is the best time to actually take care of yourself.
Hmm.
Okay, when you're like 11, 12, 13, when you're
I
when you're
started when I
growing.
was, let me
Okay.
say, I learned from my grandma. You know the abuelitas, the tatas, always with their noxima and pons and
Oh
all
my
overlay.
God.
My grandma would never go to bed with a dirty face. She would take a shower, she would put her creams. And I learned that I started taking care of my skin since I was 12, 13 years old.
Yeah. See, when I was 13, I made my first homemade skin cream. Made of milk, lemon juice, and sugar. I mix them all together and
Nice.
I would apply them on my face. Okay, well, you need sugar because sugar is to scrape off the dead skin cells,
Exfoliate. Hmm.
exfoliate, and then you need milk for protein, and then lemon to brighten your skin. And I
And
would
if you add honey, it's a great antibacterial and it's great for your skin tone.
Well, I was a 13-year-old little boy in the Philippines, so we didn't have any money. We didn't have any honey back then. So those are the only ingredients that I used. And my father would like make fun of me sometimes, like, Rafa, what is that on your face? It looks very delicious, like something.
It's merengue, daddy. Merengue.
And then eventually I outgrew it and I started, when I reached like 15 or 16, then I started trying different commercial skincare products and I would like change them every 4 or 5 years, different skincare products. And now I use a totally different brand. I use Geek and Gorgeous. It's based
Okay.
in Hungary, Geek and Gorgeous. Check them out. Everything is organic. It's based in Hungary and everything is plant-based. I've been using it for like 6 months, and I see a lot
Hmm.
of improvement in my skin texture. I look much youthful, I think. So
Yeah,
geek gorgeous.
another brand besides Origin Skincare that I bow to is before we start back to pageantry, for this is important. um, L'Occitane is a brand from Provence, France. I used to work with them directly, and they have one of the best products, Immortelle, the face oil, the cream. But I am proud to say that L'Occitane has one of the missions with shea butter in Africa, Burkina
Uh-huh.
Faso, Africa. They get that from them. And it's a beautiful story that I like because I use pageant queens to promote L'Occitane because certain percentage will go to UNICEF for vision and things like that. But the shape product is coming from Burkina Faso. The deal
Burkina
that they have is
Faso.
this, Africa.
Wow.
And the shape product is amazing. And listen to this, only women can touch the product. When we got the educational videos, only women are the ones that make the product. Men cannot touch it. And it's amazing. And the natural shea butter from L'Occitane from Burkina Faso, Africa, is the best shea that you can utilize in your skin. If you don't have nothing else, use shea butter and it's great.
All right, remember that, people. Okay, Burkina Faso.
hmm
What is the capital of Burkina Faso?
Yeah, start looking because I don't know.
The former name of Burkina Faso is Upper Volta.
Nice.
Upper Volta, and the capital is Ouagadougou. Ouagadougou is the capital, I think. Ouagadougou.
Interesting. Now I'm gonna start looking more.
Yeah. Reading some of the comments, is Wilfredo live selling? Yeah, he's live selling.
Yeah, I'm like now what?
Yeah,
I'm
he's
ready
like
to sell.
Miss
I'm ready to
Grand.
sell. Stop. Not ready to sell. Who give me money
TikTok selling,
for my sauce, for my
live selling.
sauce, for my sauce?
As you know, it's a requirement, right, to win Miss Grand International. You need to make money for the company, okay?
This is a
You need to make
skincare
that-
sauce.
Okay, did you see? Okay, did you people see my Instagram clip of Miss Haiti doing the interviews, doing the informal interviews when Mommy Teresa asked her, "What can you offer to the organization?"
Mhm.
What did she say? What did Miss Haiti say? She was like confused. She could not. It was a simple question, and she could not understand it. Okay,
I feel,
I
and
can
this is
offer myself. I offer myself, girl.
yeah.
No.
Now what doesn't he doesn't like now what doesn't like that type of food. So let's just say that way.
If you can't
I
express
feel,
yourself, if you can't communicate, what are you doing competing in this
it's
field?
like Vietnam. Vietnam, they asked her so many questions and she was like flatline. And we've been saying this for years. You need to learn English. It's 2025. You need to speak English in the competition. You need to, because the organization is not going to have an interpreter for you. They're not going to
Exactly.
pay for that.
Yeah,
You need to
exactly.
know how to communicate.
Well, I think there was one moment though when Miss Mexico, I think either she was confused or she did not understand the question, and somebody, I think it was Miss Spain, who volunteered to translate for her, which I thought was very nice. But you would wonder Miss France could have at least stepped up and helped Miss Haiti, because I think Haiti's language is French, is Creole French. Miss France could have helped translate, for Miss Haiti, but she didn't do that. Or any other French speaking, or Miss
Or
Martinique. You know
Miss
what I mean?
Zimbabwe? Yeah,
No,
hold
Zimbabwe
on. Let me
does
look
not
up.
speak French, but any of
No,
those like French-speaking countries or territories, they would have like stepped up.
no, hold on.
But
Yeah,
still,
Zimbabwe could have because Zimbabwe speaks 7 languages, and she said
yeah.
it.
So that's what she says. Yeah, that's what she says. Whatever. I don't like her. I think she's like the worst contestant this year, Zimbabwe.
But
She
she know how to
competed.
talk.
Did you know she competed in Miss Planet International, right? She competed in Miss Planet
Oh,
International.
that's the
That
one.
whole drama thing in Uganda that took place in Uganda.
Oh,
Or Cambodia rather, yeah. Yeah. So she was involved with that scandal. And then I think too that she told everybody that she's a mother. So you wonder, does Nawat know that? Because mothers are not allowed to compete in Miss Grand.
did they change the rules?
She said during an interview once, and I posted on my Instagram that she is a mother. Well, did Nawat know that, or any of the Miss Grand people know that she's a mother? Because she would have been disqualified by now. Unless, of course, she's lying when she gave that interview. Who knows? But well, first of all, she's not very pretty. Okay, she looks like a witch, and I don't know. She's like not very attractive. Not very.
She's one of the few. I have it categorized ebony African queens in the pageant, and she's one of the less fortunate. This year, they have a lot of beautiful African queens.
They do. They do. Can we talk about Tanzania?
She's one of my girls.
Yeah.
Tanzania.
Can we talk about Tanzania?
They already have the eye on her.
Well, she's gonna be in top 10, that's for sure. That's for sure. You can tell
I
right away from the very
think,
beginning, Nawat instantly fell in love with her because when the camera focused on her face, I mean, she kind of looks like Abina Apia because she had a big hair and then the very like glossy face, cheekbones, gorgeous
oh yeah,
lips.
she's
When the
gorgeous.
way she talks, she talks with a very sultry accent. I think she's very sensual
Sh
in the way she
yeah,
expresses herself. And that's why Nawat loves her right away. And he asked her, no, you stay here. Was it her? Was it Zimbabwe? Was it Zambia, Venezuela, and the Netherlands? They were the top three best speakers for the first round.
I I had Zambia. She's like, because when I did my list, when we go through that, I did my list of, as of right now, who's my front runners, and I put like look alike. Zambia is like my Naomi Campbell of this competition.
That's right.
She's
That's right.
gorgeous, and I need to say to all my ebony African chocolate queens, you always are beautiful, and if you take care of your skin and you know how to wear your hair natural or extensions, you can shine in any pageant. And this year in Grand, we can see it. There's some couple of flaws, like sadly to say, Zimbabwe,
Yeah.
uh, but Ghana, Tanzania, Martinique, Zambia, Dominican Republic, gorgeous, gorgeous
Okay.
woman,
What do
and
we?
I like that.
Yeah, what do we think? Okay, so Zambia is going to be in the top 10, that's for sure. Okay, now I want to go back to okay, we can start, with the top 10 dinner. So these were the girls that Nawat had the chance of having dinner with. Brazil,
Hmm.
Ecuador, Guatemala, Mexico,
Love her.
Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Spain, Thailand, Venezuela. So we're talking about one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight Latinas. If you want to include Spain, you have eight Latinas in the among the top 10 for dinner, and you only have Philippines and Thailand, the two Asian countries. So the Latina contingent is very strong this year. They're very strong.
Can I be honest with you? Not that strong.
Oh, come
When I
on.
was
Why would
no,
Nawat pick them? No, because they won the
remember, because
popularity,
I
right?
was the voted, was
Okay,
voted.
people voted for them. Yeah, correct.
It's
Yeah,
not that they
that's
chose
true.
them. That is the reason for me that doesn't matter, because when I was looking, I think as of right now, I think the crown is going to Europe. But when I put the Latinas, I don't have too many Latinas on my great choice. The
Really
Latina,
interesting.
no. Like literally, let me see, highlighted. I like El Salvador, especially because she wore this Diane Keaton inspiration dress, like a tuxedo with a tie and the black skirt. It's like a I like that look on her. She gave me what they look. She looks beautifully. I
Mhm.
love Guatemala. That face speak volume. Mexico, that beautiful girl.
Her
She's one of
face.
those countries
It's
that
the
I believe
face.
that they
Face
own
card.
her. She needs, for me, if she do well, she will be a top five. Spain, I love Spain. Spain always has been sending beautiful contestants until the time is to talk. So we'll see how this is gonna fly.
Okay.
But um, let me see. Another Latina, Dominican Republic. I love Dominican Republic. Venezuela, she's wasn't my favorite, but she's doing her job as of right now. So she can slide in that top 20.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think she's gonna go further than the top 20.
That is the reason I
Venezuela.
say top 20. I say
Yeah.
top 20.
Yeah, I don't
Puerto
think because
Rico,
Venezuela is a pageant veteran. She competed in Miss Supranational
mhm,
2017. She made the top 10. And then she joined Miss Venezuela as well. But something about her that's lacking the grand factor. Something about her
yeah.
is lacking. And I think when you look at the last three Venezuelan representatives, it was either hit or miss.
Hmm.
You were never sure how to place them in Miss Grand.
Exactly.
And I feel the same way with this year's Venezuela. Her name, by the way, is Nariman Batika. Nariman. I don't feel that X factor, that grand Venezuela type thing. Do you agree, Noemi, with Venezuela?
With Venezuela, I like her.
You do?
I really do. Um,
Well, her talent sucked.
But that doesn't, I mean, that
Sorry,
doesn't matter.
sorry, guys, to interrupt you. George says that see you guys soon.
Yeah, he's
just
joining
got
us in a few minutes. So,
Yeah.
Pageant the George Empress.
Okay.
So
Sorry, Noemi.
I like Venezuela. I have her in the top 5 for me. For the
Really?
fact that, yeah, for now, again, this list that I have can change. This is
Sure.
only
Yeah.
going by the recent, events that we've had.
Mhm.
But again, everything could change. I have her just for the fact that she comes from the Miss Venezuela organization. Now what likes that? The girl is a veteran. I don't see her as the winner, but I do see her either a top 5 or a top 10. Her English is good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's good. She knows how to express herself, her
Yep.
ideas and stuff like that. So that I really like. For me, from, comparing her to the past 2 other Venezuelans that had competed under the other organization, this one is much more better.
Mhm.
This one represents what is Venezuela. I mean, this is who I expect when I go into a competition to see a Miss Venezuela.
Okay. All right, that's fair enough, but maybe I'm wrong. I still have to wait for the prelims to be able to finally assess her. But right now, I think to me, she's not going to go farther than top 20.
And one thing that I want people to understand, this is based on the recent events. This is not, we need to wait until the preliminaries
Yeah.
and things like that. So don't get mad. But as of right now, there's not too many Latinas that can go neck to neck. I think this year somebody with the hair color like this is gonna win.
Well, I mean, if they're looking for somebody from Europe, you do
UK.
have options. You have Spain, you have Czech Republic once again.
Yeah.
You have UK coming strong. You have France. France is stunning. We just have to see a little bit of more personality, see how, things go. You have Netherlands as well. So this year, I feel like Europe has stepped up from other years. In regards to Latin American countries, I like Guatemala is strong.
Yes.
Guatemala is very, very strong.
Beautiful face.
Beautiful face, and she's really delivering.
Yep.
Mexico, I like Mexico a lot. Brazil, I see her top 20, but I don't see her top 10.
No. Brazil reminds me of last year's Brazil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Facial beauty and height. Yeah.
Yeah. Peru, I'll put her in because, Peru does qualify. I like
Ecuador. The best chocolate are from Ecuador.
Ecuador, I like. Sometimes and sometimes I don't.
Okay.
Like there's certain, I don't know if it's her styling, I don't know if it's the makeup, but sometimes I like her and sometimes I don't. With her, I'm kind of like iffy. But it is the pageant that she wanted to compete in when she competed at Miss Ecuador. That was the pageant she really wanted to go to, even though she was competing for Ecuador Universe. So just for the fact that she came out from that organization, that is also a factor that now what might put her in that top 20. I like Martinique. Martinique, I really like. I think she's stunning.
Oh, she's beautiful. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Tanzania. I think she has a gorgeous face. I like Ghana.
Ghana.
Let me tell you, African countries this year is very, very strong.
I think Ghana's gonna win best talent, I think.
Oh yeah, by far. She's gonna win that.
Oh, yeah, she did a great job,
she wrote an original song specifically for Grand. Yeah.
Yeah. There's one girl that is kind of like the underdog, but I think she's going, but I like her attitude. Her facially, I don't see her that pretty for my taste. Again, that's just my opinion. Georgia.
Is she a brunette?
Georgia. Huh?
Is she a brunette? Is she blonde? No, she's she's a
No.
brunette. Okay,
She's a
she
brunette.
has dark hair.
Georgia.
Okay,
Yeah.
Georgia.
Georgia.
Tiona
Mhm.
Kibalashvili. Okay, that's her name.
Yeah. Her video of her arrival and stuff like that was very strong. She did a lot of catwalk videos with the rest of the girls. I liked her attitude. Like she's fearless. And I think that's, again, it's not also beauty, but it's just your attitude.
Right.
How you just
Yes,
go
it's
out
all
there
about
and do it.
how you project yourself.
How you project yourself. So she
Mhm.
might not be the most beautiful facially, but her attitude really, I was very struck by her. Dominican Republic, even though
I like her. Did you
I
see
liked
her Jessica Rabbit attire?
Yes.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
her.
I liked her
Very
style.
sexy.
I liked her styling. I think she's a top 20. I don't see her passing from top 20, honestly.
What about Costa Rica, another Afro-Caribeña?
No,
Yeah,
No?
no, no.
nah,
I don't see her.
nah.
Costa Rica has sent better contestants than her.
Yes.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's kind of on a ghetto side too.
I just don't,
Costa Rica.
Can we talk about Miss Panama? Isamar Herrera. Something about her face is bizarre.
I do it. I want to say it.
Come on, Wilfredo.
say it.
Come on, be frank, okay?
I want to say
She looks like a man.
this.
She looks like a man.
She is Lulu. She came back for the crown. She just dyed her hair dark. That's Miss Cuba, Miss Grand Cuba from last year. That's
Really?
Lulu.
Okay.
They look alike.
Lulu will
They
love you.
have the
Lulu, by
same
the way, is a mother now of twins.
beautiful babies.
Beautiful
But this
babies.
Panama has the same features like Lulu. The only thing is dark hair. And
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I don't know how in the world did they pick this girl to represent Panama? Unless, of course, she paid the franchise herself or she paid for everything. Maybe she comes from a well-off family and she's
I don't
paid
know.
everything.
I
Who
don't
knows?
know. I don't know.
Facially, she reminds me Lulu, but when I saw her without filters, I was like, that nose.
Yeah, but
That's
Lulu is more feminine looking.
No, I'm not saying it's just the features, the way that they are. But Panama is like a man. I'm sorry. She looked like
All right, so
she came
Her
from Miss
features
International.
are very, very strong.
So Haiti is
Yeah.
out because of her poor communication skills. Okay, Haiti is out. Sorry, Haiti. So I don't understand these national directors. Why do you send these girls who are not 100% complete ready? You're embarrassing yourself. You totally.
Mhm.
I felt bad for Haiti when she was not able to answer two simple questions from Teresa. Bye.
We go back to the situation with and I'm gonna highlight something that with Cosmo. So when Cosmo did their press release and they said that they're looking what they were looking for in a winner and stuff, and they said, well, don't worry about the language, English and blah blah blah. Some people out there started saying, oh, don't worry that it's not important. Yes, it is important because communication is important. You're representing an organization, you're representing the sponsors, so you need to be able to communicate in English is very important. Regardless, you are not going to be walking around if you are a winner with a translator. That's not going to happen.
No.
So national directors need to not fall back on the fact that English is not important when it is. English is very important in all the
they should really make it a requirement.
pageants.
They should require every contestant to be able to speak English, period.
It has to be that way.
Well, the contract is in English. It's not translated into Spanish or any other language.
Exactly.
It's in English.
Exactly.
Go find a lawyer who knows Louise English, etc. Everything's in English right now.
The creator of the pageant is from Thailand. They speak Thai and they do their best to speak in English. So if they're doing their best to speak English, then you need to do it as well.
I
Exactly.
mean, you're giving a speech in the top 10. So
In English.
in English, and you have
Yeah.
to do it in English. You can't do it in
Mhm.
another language. So, and then when you go into top 5, you have to answer the question in English. There's no interpreter in
No.
Miss Grant. There's no interpreter.
Never. I've never seen a
There's never
professional
happened.
interpreter coming up on stage. Never.
Never. So
And to be
again,
honest, I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
I'm
but
happy for that.
people don't, I don't understand these directors that, you know, grab the franchise and just send a, I mean, if you just want to send a girl just to send a girl and pay for the girl's vacation, that's a whole different story. But I mean, if I'm going to invest money, I'm investing money on a good girl that is going to place.
Mhm.
That's just me. Like if I'm going to invest all my money, my hard, or you know, I work for my money and I'm investing on another girl, I'm going to make sure that the girl speaks English. And if she doesn't speak fluent English, get her some classes in English
Exactly.
to prep her. You know,
Exactly. Yeah.
at
Force her
least she could
to
defend
watch
herself.
Sesame Street.
Exactly.
This is the thing, like I said before in the live that we have before. I said, if you are capable enough to have a smartphone and be on TikTok and social media, you can be brave and go to the app store
That's what
and
I
get these
mean. I said
apps
it
to help you,
before. There's
you know.
no good reason why anybody cannot afford to learn English. There's so many free apps available that you can download on iPhone that will help you improve basic English or your basic English, period. You know, if you let's say, you know, it's so simple, you know, like for when I started learning French, I made sure to really immerse myself in French culture. I started watching French movies, listening to French soap operas, listening to French music, memorizing French poetry, reading a lot of French books. It's total immersion language program.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, especially if the girl lives in America, everybody speaks English. Okay, let's say even if you're Cuban, okay, Cubans who live in Florida, they're bilingual. They speak good English. Why can't all the other girls, you know, from other countries do the same thing? You know, make
There's
an
no
effort.
excuse.
Make an effort. That's all.
Yeah.
You know.
I believe that on an international level, if you don't speak English, doesn't matter how well you do on stage, you are out of the semifinalists completely. Because especially for a pageant that says brain, you need to have the brain to communicate, to understand, to analyze, to use. And if you don't have the cells, you don't have the capability to learn the language that is needed when you travel to other countries, there always is English, then do not compete. Because if I see somebody that their first language is not English, is doing their best to speak it, no matter what, then you need to do the same thing. It's like in Miss Cosmos. Miss Cosmo Cuba was almost the official interpreter for another contestant all the time.
Yeah.
And I will not mention names.
PM me those names, please.
Yeah, I will pay those to you. I don't want to be kicked out of the competition
No. All
the
right,
next day.
moving on, reading some of the comments. Ohiniba says, Rafa, Zimbabwe is not going to place anyway, so whether she's a mother or not, she should enjoy the holiday and prepare her hands to clap. Yes. Andy says, I love Ghana. Other Asian countries besides Philippines and Thailand, who do you think? Okay, we can talk about Philippines is a sure top 10 for sure. Thailand, top 10 for
Oh,
sure.
For me,
Philippines
she's
is
a
top
top
5.
5.
Top
For me,
She's a
5.
top 5.
Okay, you
she's a
said
top
it.
5
You said it for
automatic.
Noemi. Okay, Noemi
I
was a former Miss Grand International Cuba director. She knows how the system works, so she thinks Philippines will make the top 5.
I would not be mad if she wins. I like
Yeah,
Philippines.
it could be a back-to-back, but then again, I mean, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen because there's still the prelims. There's still a lot of behind the scenes, backstage scenes that we don't see. Only the staff and the crew, you know, can know. So we know. But as far as I know, from what I'm getting from the Filipino vloggers who have been following Miss Philippines, they have nothing but good things to say about her because she all has the 5 Bs, period, and she did her homework. I'm sure CJ prepared her very well, trained her very well, gave her a lot of pointers. So expect Philippines to make the top 5 at least. So Philippines, Thailand. What do we think of? What are the others? I can't think of any. Maybe
I have
Japan. I like Japan.
I have other
Japan.
countries. I don't have Japan yet.
I like
I
her
have
talent. She made the top 15 talent. I
I
like her. She
like
speaks. She's actually American born, but she now lives in Japan. I mean, she's Japanese American, okay, but her talent was spectacular, and she's a great communicator. So I think Japan is one of the strongest in Asia. Not as strong as Philippines or Thailand, but she's strong enough. She's good enough for me.
well, let's see.
Indonesia, one of the most beautiful faces in the competition.
Yes.
George and I were discussing Indonesia the other day. Well, I can't wait for him to show up, but I think he told me he's not really very impressed with Indonesia.
I'm not really impressed with
Yeah.
Indonesia either. I mean, I like her. I think she's pretty, but I don't think she's wow. I mean, for me, she doesn't. I haven't seen any Asian country that I could say, wow, you know, like stunning face, whatever. What I'm seeing stunning faces is in Africa and Europe this
And
year.
Europe.
Okay.
I on Asian queens I have Indonesia, I have Laos, Thailand, of course, she like they did a good job with
Laos.
her.
Lao. Okay.
Ne I have Laos. Nepal is giving me Pia Alonso's alike. She
Nepal
have
is
a
the
big,
Nepal is only 18. Did you know that?
but yes, but this is thank you for saying that. This is a difference of a
And
young
George is
contestant.
helping her out because Nepal's national director is too stingy. He or she, whatever, did not provide wardrobe for poor Miss Nepal. So George is contacting all the Thai designers to possibly sponsor Miss Grand Nepal
She
with
is
some clothes, with some
beautiful,
wardrobe.
but this is the thing. Age play a factor, but she doesn't look like a teenager. Like if you look like a teenager competing amongst women, you are gonna be left behind. And if you add on top that you are behaving like you are in Miss Teen Grand International and not in Miss Grand International, that takes possibility because that is not being seen as being mature. Nepal, even though she's 18, I see her presence competing in Miss. When she was walking on the ceremony and she said her name and she was posing, I may know that she's like a Pia Alonso alike. She gave me that vibe, that
A
beautiful
very young Pia
face.
Alonso, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very Pia. Very Pia. But she's still 18. I don't think she's not gonna make I don't think she's even gonna make top 20, okay? I mean, just to be honest. Because she still lacks maturity.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I
I mean,
don't
she's
know.
pretty and all, but that's about it. For
But
now,
how many Miss
she needs
Universe
more
we
life
had?
experience. You have to see okay, who is the youngest Miss Grand International winner ever? How old was she?
Venezuela.
Who?
It was
She
Venezuela.
was 19?
She was 19, correct? She was
Yeah.
19 or
19.
18.
Okay. But see, that doesn't count for me because I think the only reason why, I mean, know what, crown her for specific reasons. Not so much so because she was the best, but it's for political reasons. That's what I think. Okay. But anyway, moving on. I don't think Nawat is gonna crown an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old. I think he's gonna crown somebody who's at least 22 and above. I think.
Well,
Yeah,
if he wants to,
with what happened with the past queen, yeah,
For sure.
for
Definitely.
sure.
For sure.
For
No,
sure.
because
no
he
more
already said
21-year-olds. No more
he
20-year-olds. No more 21-year-olds.
he already said to a contestant this particular phrase, "Oh, too young." I said, "Ooh, that hurts."
Okay, people are praising Zambia. People are liking Ghana. I think we might be seeing Ghana in the top 5 this year. Georgia competed in Grand USA this year, I think. Really?
Yeah, she did.
Miss Grand Georgia? She's American? Really? I didn't know that. Okay. Nawad is going to put Kosovo for entertainment purposes only. Everyone is loving this grateful and humble diva. Okay,
She's not gonna
whatever.
place. She's
She's
not
not
gonna
gonna
place.
place.
I
I'm
like
sorry, but she looked like
she
OnlyFans
reminds me. I
model.
think she's trying to be like Miss Grand France from last year. You know, the
She's
center
not
of
working.
Not
attention.
even.
Not
Not
even.
even.
She's not even
Remember
because
Macedonia? Remember her
Oh,
in
Miss Macedonia from 2015.
2014?
The original
The original.
attention whore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Miss Grand Macedonia
Yeah.
2015 with all the
And it was
high
like,
kicks.
I
Yeah, if
don't
you don't know
know.
what we're talking about, go take a look at Miss Grand International 2015 Miss Macedonia.
But
yes.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
lied
know.
about her age. She said she was like she was
Exactly.
27, 25. But
She lied like she lied. I was there when I saw her skin, and I'm like,
girl, you're not 25. You're like
you are
38.
not 25, girl. I was like, you are my age and you are freaking lying. And I was flipping out because I was like, I'm looking at the prelims. I'm like, do you not see her skin? That skin is not of a 20-year-old.
Yeah,
That is
it's
like
No.
a 30 to
creepy.
I was
40-year-old woman.
dying.
And everybody, no, but she submitted her documents. I was like, her
Mhm.
documents are fake. Are fake. Do you not see? I mean,
Look at her
your
hands
skin
too.
changes when you're
I mean,
older. I'm like, this woman,
Too much
I mean,
sun.
and she did it all. And she said afterwards, she said that she lied about her age.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all we had to say about. But I like Kosovo. I think she brings a lot of fight
Energy. Yeah,
and humor and entertainment. You know, and
exactly.
she's in the right pageant. I cannot imagine.
I mean,
I cannot
she
imagine Miss
she's
Kosovo competing in Miss
entertained, but
World. Okay.
I feel like if she
Okay.
if she opens an OnlyFans page, she would be a billionaire because she has the attitude and
She probably has an
she
OnlyFans page.
She already has one.
Yeah, she has one for sure. All
yeah.
right,
I call her
so
Miss OnlyFans Grand.
Filipino and Thai designers are now bidding to dress and sponsor Miss Grand Kosovo for the prelims and finals. Oh, that's good because they want all the
That's
attention.
good.
Yeah.
Promotion.
Guess who's watching? My friend Dell. Be extra with Dell. Honey.
Hey.
Okay. Oh God, guys. Be extra with Dell is watching. And she's saying, I am the next Miss Grand International. You know what? You know what?
Die.
Dell. Okay, we need to send you to Miss Grand. Let me think of what country you should represent. What country should Dell represent? What do you guys think? Any country.
Which one is
which has
not
not been represented on Miss Grand, by the way.
That's what I'm looking. What I'm thinking.
Some country that is currently involved in some political crisis or war or violence. So she can talk about it. Okay. She can talk about that. Oh, I know, Kurdistan. That's it. Miss Grand Kurdistan. Dell, you're going to be Miss Grand Kurdistan 2026. And we're all going to sponsor you
I
there.
thought Kurdistan is competing. I don't know. I get confused with the name.
Okay, girl. Says Dell, get out of it. Haha, not okay. Jordan says, okay, everybody's loving Dell. Dell, you need to join us someday. You need to join this
Yeah.
trip, okay? You need to join us for sure. She says no one can even spell the word universe. Miss Universe Thailand. Okay, well, Miss Universe Thailand. We know Vina is probably gonna be in the top 3. Okay, Thailand is going to be top 3 of Miss Universe.
Thailand is gonna win
for sure. Okay, it'll be a shock if she doesn't make the top 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Dell says Guatemala is the front runner. Period. Argue with the wall.
No, we're not arguing.
Yeah, we love
Guatemala.
We love
Guatemala.
Guatemala has a
her.
beautiful face.
But you know what? Who doesn't like Guatemala? Because I'm part of the Global Beauty's digital judging panel, and we put up all these our choices and stuff and everything. So one judge, Julio, our good friend Julio Rodriguez, hates Guatemala. He does not like Guatemala because he thinks he thinks her face is funny. She's short. She's not even like 5'4" or something. I mean, she's really tiny. But you know what? To me, it doesn't matter because as long as your personality is like vavavoom, very strong, you draw a lot of audience and attention. I think Nawat appreciates that. I think.
Yeah, and she's beautiful.
Look at Indonesia. Indonesia is really not that tall. She's about like 5'5", 5'4". But it's all about her face. It's all about how she interacts with the audience, with the camera, with the judges. The camera loves Miss Indonesia's face. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. But I think, yeah, I think it was Dell. Yeah, Dell. I saw your choices for Miss Grand International, your early predictions, and I think she mentioned that Miss Grand Indonesia is behaving like Miss Universe Indonesia, and she's not in the wrong competition. Okay, so this is not Miss Universe Indonesia. This is Miss Grand Indonesia. So bring out your grand performance, not universe. That's what Dell says. Nas from Myanmar donated $44.90 Myanmar Burmese dollars, I think. Thank you. Sending you love, support, and some coins. Oh, that's so cute. I love you, all your critiques, all three of you. Thank you, Nas.
Thank you.
We love you back. Thank you. You're so generous. Thank you. People, if you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please subscribe now. Click the subscribe button, okay? This channel has been stuck in 11,000. I've been doing this freaking video channel since 2019, and hardly anybody's following me. Okay, what's wrong with you people? 75% of the people who are watching this have not subscribed. 75%. So what are you doing?
Subscribe.
Why are you not subscribing, people, to my
Press the
channel?
button. It's
And this is
free.
not only my, it's also your channel. Okay, this is our community channel. So help this channel grow. But Naz, I appreciate your $44.90. Thank you so much. All right. What? Okay. Okay, we're going to let George in. George is knocking. We can wait for the pageant Empress to join us. George, the pageant Empress.
It's about time.
It's about time. So I guess it's woken up. Hi, Georgie Porgy.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
darling.
Hi.
Sawadika.
Hello, Sadikap.
George.
So I have a new background. What do you guys think of the crown?
I
just
like
love that.
it.
I can.
George, I just want to compliment you. You look fantastic. You've lost a lot of weight. You look great.
Thank you.
You look fabulous.
Yeah, I was trying to work out. That's why I'm late, because I went for a run. So
I did.
Rafa told me at 9, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna be back by 9, but yeah, it took a while. So sorry for being late.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, can we talk about the new Miss Grand Crown? Do you like the Miss New Grand Crown?
Yeah.
What is it called?
It's really pretty. Something torch. Let me see
what is the name of the crown?
It's called the Unity Torch.
The Unity Torch.
The Unity Torch crown.
Yeah. And I think this crown is going to be worn by the winner from this year to 2027. And then they're going to change it again
3 years
after that. So they change the design like every 3 years.
Every
or
3
something.
years.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I kind of miss. Is there still that woman figure thing? It's
Yeah,
not.
she's there.
George.
Yeah, she's
She's
there.
there.
Okay.
She's there on
Yeah.
top.
Okay. All right. I see it. Okay. But it's not very obvious compared to like the current.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The last one.
I don't know. It's gonna give me some. It's gonna take me some time to
get used to it.
Get used to it, to warm up to it. But I kind of like the actual, the one that CJ is wearing, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so thank you for joining, George. Emma Dell says Emma has the other B. Lol, boring. Dell, you are
Emma.
so
She's Emma.
girl. Emma, Miss
Philippines, right?
She has the
Miss
other
Grand
B,
Philippines.
which means boring.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, it's a matter of opinion. Okay.
It's a matter of opinion. I don't think she's boring at all.
Yeah.
The Philippines is sure top 3. Her arsenal is packed. I'm always waiting for her daily vlogs. Myanmar is packing up. Nepal is still a baby. Obiniba says Indonesia was not present during the arrivals, missed out on the top 10 dinner. That's true. And also sat out during Miss Grand Talent auditions. Okay, wasn't you, George, who told me that Indonesia is not really very sociable or something? That she was trying to
I
avoid
heard that
people?
when she arrived in Bangkok, she did not interact with the contestants, even though she was already there at the same place. So I think she stayed in there for about a day, and she went the next day, which I don't know why that was. Maybe she was, I don't know, jet lag. You know, it's quite far, Indonesia to Thailand.
Yeah, probably. But you know what? Her departure. Okay, can we talk about the departures and the arrivals? Indonesia's departure was kind of bland to me. There was no fanfare, no theatricality, no pageantry. When you compare it with the previous Grand Indonesias in the past years, when Ivan Gunawan was the national director, all the departure scenes were elaborate. I mean, compare Indonesia's departure with that of Malaysia. Did you see Malaysia's departure? She was wearing this beautiful native costume
Yes.
from
Mhm.
her region, Sarawak. Everything
Yeah.
was theatrical. There were dancers and musicians following her all over the airport. And when she arrived in Bangkok, she was wearing this blue glittering pilot cap and glittering blue dress and matching shoes and whatnot, looking very stylish, very elegant. You know, Indonesia did not do that at all. You know, it's a shame. But
Do
anyway,
you think it's because they have a new national director? You know, they have a changes, right?
That's what
Ivan
I-
is no
yeah,
longer
yeah,
national
they do
director. So
have,
maybe
yeah.
because of that.
Indonesia, I don't even know the name. Is it a man or woman? Do you know? Probably.
It's a guy. He's really
The
cute.
guy.
He looks exactly like the type of guy Noah would like. He's like
Is
really
it?
handsome.
Oh, really? Another.
Yeah, he likes
Another one?
like, you know what's type? What's type is like he needs to look like Southeast Asian. So like, you know, the very native look. And he looks like that. Yeah, he's really cute.
Oh, okay. So like very brown skin, sort of.
Yeah, like
Like,
Moreno,
like
right? I
me,
think Filipinos call it Moreno. Yeah.
All right.
like
Cool.
Myanmar for last year.
All right. Dell is convinced that Guatemala is the winner. Stop this. Stop this discussion now.
Oh no, yeah, Guatemala had a beautiful place. Yeah. Sorry, I missed.
I'm sorry, but
and I like,
sometimes it appears that there's something off with Guatemala. I don't know. We'll see.
I like her.
I can't wait for the
She's cute.
for the
Yeah.
prelims to
Yeah.
to happen. Be extra. Wilfredo, we get it. You work out your arms. Yeah, biceps, Poppy, biceps. LOL. Oh, okay. You guys, Hong Kong. What do we think of Hong Kong? Hong Kong, her English. Did you see? She was
Is
doing the informal.
she
chat.
graduated from Cambridge, something
She's-
like that?
Yeah, she
Yes.
graduated from the University of
I
Cambridge.
think
she
she was
is
in Miss
smart.
Supernational, right? Was it last year's Miss Supernational Hong Kong, if I'm not wrong?
She looks
Because she's really
familiar.
good at the
What's her
super
name?
chat too. I think she's
Yeah.
super
She
fantastic.
She could be a
Yeah.
surprise.
She's
Her name is
a-
Joanne Ma. She's 25, and she sounds very, very educated. Okay, she kind of reminds me of
Yeah.
Miss Grand Hong Kong from
She is.
2022. Do you remember when she was interviewed doing the private interviews, and she wanted to be the historian, the official historian for Miss Grand.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, and I
Yes.
thought, oh, this is
She wanted to
cute.
work with the organization. Yes, I remember.
Yeah,
yeah.
Mhm.
I remember when I saw her in the presentation. I did note the funny notes on certain ones, and I write Hong Kong reminds me Sailor Moon because the big ass pink bow in the back when she
Oh,
was
yeah. That's
I
very
was like,
cute,
well,
right? The pink
there's-
bow.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, well, there's Sailor Moon. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw her and she had this cuteness kind of charm. It's not like as if it's a Miss Grand crownable, but she knows how to speak. She has that. And when I
Yes.
listened to her when she was with Tanzania, I think it was with Tanzania,
yeah.
and I was like, damn,
Yes.
she knows how to talk. And she said, I graduated from Cambridge, I did this, ta. And I don't know, but I like the way that they did it this year, the panel.
Mhm.
How Nawab was
Yes.
there asking how much money you have, do you have boyfriend, do you have this, blah,
Well,
blah, blah.
That's his style. He likes
Exactly.
to promote
He
people.
wants to
yeah.
know.
He wants to
He
know.
wants to know.
Yeah.
Oh, and listen to these future contestants. He said, do you have boyfriend? No, because I already have problem with boyfriends. And it's true.
Who
Sometimes
doesn't,
when
who, does,
boyfriends,
well, who doesn't have a
Yes.
boyfriend? Somebody said they didn't have a boyfriend. Who was it? I'm trying to-
Tanzania,
Tanzania doesn't have a
uh,
boyfriend, which is not believable. I mean, that the girl
Tanzania,
is so
Venezuela.
gorgeous.
She said she's
Venezuela
single.
is not on a
Uh,
boyfriend
well,
either. Maybe she has a girlfriend.
Venezuela. Yeah.
but the best
Uh,
answer was Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe goes, I'm my own
You never
boyfriend.
know.
I have my
know. I
business.
can't stand Zimbabwe. I can't stand her.
When she
I mean,
said,
she's like,
Do you guys remember Miss Zimbabwe was in, I think it's Miss Planet International in Cambodia last year, and she had quite a scandal.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
yes,
She was
yes.
crying on a live stream. It's the same one. Yeah. And apparently, I don't know if it's alleged, but apparently she is married with kids. Was it Rafa? Was
That's
it
what
you?
she said. She gave an
Someone
interview. That's
told me,
what we
like,
were
she has
talking about
kids.
earlier.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah, but
Oh,
then no one
which means
did
she
not.
wouldn't be,
If,
like,
in fact, if that was true,
qualified,
then
right,
she would have
for
been
this
disqualified.
competition.
But maybe it was just a rumor. I think
Yeah.
that was spread that she started to
Really.
spread,
Yeah.
you know, to get more attention. All right. Okay, George. It seems like Dell
Yes.
doesn't like you. She's like,
why?
Idell,
Who
which
is
girl is
Dell?
this? Which one is this?
Del?
Tell
The
us.
Del, I don't know
Del.
Who is
you.
she?
The actual, she's the one who
Yeah, we don't know
she's
you,
the one who
sorry.
criticized Luis Portales.
For what?
Yeah, she had
For
all these
what?
nasty things to say about
Oh,
Luis,
right. You know, here's the
about-
thing, Rafa.
about the other vloggers
Rafa,
and
like
whatnot.
being a
This
pageant
is your
content
chance.
creator,
This is your chance to reach out to
there
her.
needs to be a level. Yeah. Let me reach out to her by saying that first of all, me and Lewis, we are very cordial. We're very good in good terms, speaking terms, and it's not because he's my friend. I think as a pageant content creator, you need to have a level of professionalism. You cannot just say whatever you want. That's my first thing, and you blast it because this is not the Jersey Shore where you could just say whatever you want. There needs to be a bit of a class. And I think Lewis is doing an incredible job. I think he's working with Miss Supranational. He's going to different countries. And hopefully, if she ever gets to that level of success, I wish her all the best because you have a level of class. I haven't seen videos, but it seems that if you're going to attack someone for making pageant content and clearly there's a level of jealousy there, I think we should be a bit more positive and support because we do not have a lot of people in the pageant.
True.
And everybody have their own style and and everybody have their own style and uniqueness. It's like I said, like when it comes to this,
we are
like
ways.
part of a big buffet. We know how to express ourselves with respect, objective, and
some people like to fight. Some people like to fight with others. Some people like to provoke others.
Exactly. But George is beautiful. Don't say that about him. Don't mess with my Thai boyfriend to be.
Yeah, you heard that, Del. Coming from
I got you, George. I got you. I protect you. George is my Thai boyfriend. It's official.
Stephen James says, Del, don't be like Rachel Gupta.
Oh
no. Don't be the Rachel Gupta pageantry and pageant vlogging.
Yes.
Yeah, I think. Okay, so now everybody knows George and I are pageant boyfriends now. Don't mess with him.
Anyway, yeah, we forgot about Rachel Gupta. I mean, to us, she's just totally irrelevant now. I mean, she's moved on.
Yeah, like
DJ is the queen now, so
DJ's now the queen. I know. I get all these constant.
Rafa, can we quickly talk about like how incredible CJ is doing? Because like a few days ago, I think she was doing like the grand talk for like 2 hours. She was hosting it. The next day, she's at the rehearsals helping the girls. Like 6 a.m. in the morning. So I don't think there are some beauty queens who will be able to do that because we know there are some girls who like to complain, saying, oh, I cannot wake up, I'm not getting support. But CJ is showing that she's professional because despite going a bit late the previous day, she woke up early. She made sure she was there. She got the job done. And I think that's being a Miss Grand International. So it's for anyone who is watching because, they like to complain a lot. I don't know why.
Yeah, with her short reign, how many countries has she visited? I mean, I think
it's 10.
Her last.
I think she has like
11 maybe?
No,
I would say 11.
No, I think she passed 10. I think.
Beyond 10, I think.
11, I think.
She went to, did she go to Panama? I think she went to Panama, right?
Yeah.
Panama and the US, of course. And then, I think so. Yes, I think probably 10 or 11. Yeah.
I think.
But this is the thing, like.
More than Miss Earth. More than the Miss Earth winner.
Yes.
Nobody cares about Miss Earth.
Yeah. CJ has done an amazing job.
Exactly.
Miss Earthquake.
CJ was one of my favorites last year. I didn't like the dress, but for how many weeks she had, like 1 week to get ready for Grand, she did an amazing job. And CJ represents the pageantry platform, the core of pageantry in the Philippines. That's the type of Filipino queens that they create. Like she embodies Pia's legacy. She embodies the hard work or true pageant Filipino queens, and that's what is made her stand out. And this is the thing. I know some people are gonna get mad at me, but if Philippines win this year, technically it's not a back-to-back because she didn't win on the stage. So hopefully the judges doesn't see a back-to-back, so they give the opportunity to the Philippines to win because they have a great contender this year. From the Asians, as of right now, if Philippines wins, I will not see it as back-to-back because back-to-back for me is a country that won on the stage and passed the crown to somebody else like Venezuela. But I will not be upset if Philippines wins. So that's the reason I don't like to call it back to back, because I hope the judges see it the same way, so they don't disregard Philippines or even now. Even though I heard that Nawaz said that Philippines can win, which hopefully, but if Philippines win this year, I think Philippines deserves to have their crowning moment on the big stage because they've been working hard. Yes, they had some misstep with the stupid Miss Philippines that was antisocial that didn't even make it. That was a mistake. That was only just beauty,
I think we know
bad
what you're talking
attitude.
about.
Uh-huh. But
Let's just focus on the new
TJ,
one, Emma.
you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, let's focus on the
I love
current
the
one.
new Miss Philippines. I saw her with the
Yeah.
short hair. I was like,
Yes.
I like that. And I love when I see queens with short hair because it's the new style, give you more freedom. It's
Mhm.
kind of breaking the mold of hair means a lot of hair means beautiful. This is
Yeah.
not the
Well,
1990s.
look at the current Miss Universe, Victoria. She cut her hair too. She looks. I think
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she chopped the hair.
short hair. Yeah.
Yes, she looks
Miss
beautiful.
Miss Puerto Rico after she went to Miss Universe,
Short hair.
she cut her hair when she passed the crown. And I'm gonna say this about the hair because I was a little sad. Jamaica has a stunning face. The hair is awful. I wish they just chop it out because she have a face for hours.
She
And,
lost
and you know,
weight too. Did you notice? She lost weight too.
yeah,
Jamaica.
Yeah,
Did.
yeah, and she have a
I think she
gorgeous
was
face.
in like
And
Miss Universe, right? Miss Universe Philippines, was it? I think she was a candidate for it,
Yeah, she
for
was.
a national
She was the
competition in
top. She was in
Philippines.
top 20 of Miss Universe Philippines this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or last
Oh yeah,
year.
sorry.
yeah, but
This
Last year.
Jamaica has such a beautiful face, and I advise any contestants that if your director says let's sharpen the hair, let's embrace the facial features, go for it. I mean, short hair is in,
Yeah.
and if it's gonna
It's
embrace your real
trending.
beauty. I mean, remember the Miss Brazil with the short hair? That was amazing. She looked gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh
Yes.
my God. Yeah. She was the third runner-up. Was that 2022?
Mhm.
2021. Yeah.
Same.
And
Yeah.
true,
21, I think. Yeah.
Mhm.
and true story. I always told Lulu the last year for Cuba when she competed under our organization. Well, Noemi's organization. I'm just part of it. Sorry, my bad, Noemi. Your organization. One of the things that I told her is, if you win, we sharpen your hair. I wanted her hair to be short because she had these
Ooh.
strong features that with the short hair,
Mhm.
she would have looked amazing. And I still want her to have short hair because she will look amazing. That's my opinion. I feel like when you have
Yeah.
a strong
Never know.
feature,
Lulu
short hair
might
is
come
great.
back competing in Miss Universe Cuba. Never know. We never
Well,
know.
if she has the money like the current Miss Cuba, she can win because apparently you only need money, nothing else.
CJ has traveled to 11 countries, says Ohiniba. Okay, thank you for
Yeah,
informing.
that's quite an achievement.
Thank you for
Yeah.
comment.
11
Yeah.
Yes,
countries.
that's true. 11 countries, not bad at all. Not bad at all. All
Yeah.
right, so I want to talk about. Okay, did you guys see the talent competition? I really enjoyed the talent part.
Not
Rafa,
really.
You skipped
no, there
it?
was no
Okay.
talent. It was called talent competition. There was maybe like 3 girls who could sing. I don't know what the rest of the performance were. There was some doing like some painting. Literally, there was no talent. I'm being like
Okay, well,
brutally honest.
Venezuelan talent was one of the worst. Okay, but there was this one talent that I really enjoyed
Which
was
one?
apart from Ghana. We all know Ghana's going to win anyway.
Yeah, Ghana was
Well, actually,
was really good.
it used to
Yeah.
be the grand voice, but now they dropped voice and they replace it with talent because talent is more than singing. Now it
Mhm.
includes
We
dancing.
found out. Yeah,
It
they could not
includes
sing. So yeah,
it includes drawing, like I think
drawing,
United
painting.
Kingdom
Yeah,
did draw. Oh,
Dancing.
I love was it
Yeah.
Kazakhstan or Kyrgyzstan? They did the rhythmic gymnastics, which was amazing. With the ribbons,
Yes.
tossing
Oh yeah.
and the batons. She threw the batons and stuff and everything, and she was doing
Yeah.
this somersault. I thought it was beautiful, sports talent. Rhythmic gymnastics is my
And
favorite.
what did you think of Miss Grand Tanzania? Like for me, she reminds me of Abina during Miss Grand International. I don't know, there's something about Miss Tanzania. Like she has something special. If they want to crown Africa country, I think like Tanzania is the way to go because first she's quite rich. I think I showed Rafa her arrival to the airport. She came in like
Yeah,
a sports car.
the
And
fast
she had
car, yeah.
such a big theater, like, grand entrance. And clearly her sponsors, her national director have money because they are doing a great job of preparing this girl. She's really well-spoken, very confident, has a great body. And I think there's a market for her. So if they want to crown Africa, which they have never done previously, I think Tanzania, I would love to see her because her talent was also quite really well executed. It was about African dance, showcasing her culture and heritage. So I really like Tanzania. I don't know if you guys talked about her, but I just
Yeah.
wanted to kind of talk
Mhm.
about
Yeah,
her
Will
because
Fredo,
I-
Will
Her on
Fredo
my list.
compared it to Naomi Campbell.
Yeah, no.
oh yeah, I
no,
see
hold on,
that
hold
too.
on. No,
Yeah.
I see
yeah,
it.
but I put, hold on, let me look at my notes because I did my homework. Just in case.
Shout
But
out.
Rafa, you
Yeah.
know who reminds me of like Naomi Campbell?
Zambia. Zambia.
Yeah, Zambia. I was gonna say
Zambia is the
Zambia with the
one.
straight hair.
Zambia is my Naomi Campbell. But I'm gonna say
Yes.
one thing, and people will hate me, but I don't care. I don't compare Tanzania with Abina. Abina is a zero queen for me. Tanzania is beautiful. She is delicate. I don't know. She's more beautiful than Abina. That's my opinion. Tanzania is more gorgeous, more beautiful, more appealing to me than Abina. Abina is nothing. Next.
Yeah, but can Tanzania speak Thai like Abina can?
I don't care. Just speak English, sell some sauce, be a good queen, have the manners.
That's how Abina gained a lot of Thai following because she really made an effort to
Mhm.
speak Thai.
Yes.
And no one
That's it.
appreciated it.
Abina got famous because she was eating that food in the hotel for quarantine, like she was hungry for 10 decades. That's how she became famous. That was
Okay,
disgusting.
well, can we
Nobody
talk
liked
about
that.
her queen, Miss Grand Ghana, Faith
Mhm.
Porter? I think
Stunning.
she's
I love
Gorgeous.
Faith. Yes.
She's
Absolutely. She made
gorgeous.
the right choice.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do you
One
think
song is from
Ghana
Africa,
is the
for sure.
strongest girl from Africa?
Yes.
Do we agree? Okay, so Ghana is the
Yes.
strongest? Because I can't
Her
think
and
besides Ghana,
Tanzania.
I'm a
besides
bit
Ghana,
like
between Ghana and
50-50.
Tanzania, I would probably put top 5. I would probably put Ghana in top 5 instead of Tanzania. Tanzania is top 10 for me.
But don't forget about Martinique and Zambia. They are.
Well, Martinique is Caribbean, not Africa.
Pero
Yeah,
Martinique
it's
Caribbean,
it's
no
in,
es
Yeah, I know,
Africa.
but I
yes.
have her under my Ebony African queens, like Dominican
Okay,
Republic
but
and
we're talking about
Martinique.
Africa.
With
Talking about
Ghana and
Africa,
Tanzania,
Africa.
they have
We said
African
Africa,
blood.
the continent.
Africa,
Africa, the
welcome to
continent.
Namibia. We've come from all
Yeah.
over the world to Africa.
Africa.
And,
That was the best
and
opening.
Wilfredo,
I'm
you
sorry.
should not say that, like, like Dominican people get quite aggravated if you call them like black or African. So I think she's Latina, right? I
Who?
heard some like content. Like
Who?
was it Dominican people? If you call them like they're African or
Dominicans?
like they're black, they'll say no, we're not black. Yeah,
Right.
Dominicans,
Yeah.
is that true?
Well, they're
I
mixed.
never
They're
I
There's
never
mixed.
some kind
heard
of
that.
video about it.
I never heard
Yeah.
that. Caribbeans,
I
we
saw
are
some video.
we are part Africans, part European, and part
Yeah,
native.
Wilfredo
It's
is
in our
black
blood.
blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he's so big. Yeah, he's
I think we're all black. Noemi's black. I'm black. George is black. We're all black. Okay. We all
My
came from,
grandmother was black,
different
we
so
all
shades.
there you
came
go.
from
Yeah,
Africa.
different shades of black.
Africa,
Yeah.
Africa is where Adam and Eve
We got Africa.
were born.
Yeah.
We're all black.
Thank you,
people.
George.
We're all black.
Yeah, Faith Porter, Faith Porter, Miss Ghana, is a former Miss
Yeah.
District of Columbia, USA. Yes, I know that. She
Yes.
made the top 16 in Miss
Mhm.
USA 2022. And then she cut her hair. She was sporting a long straight hair.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yes.
she's pretty, but I want to see her with her natural hair, and she did.
Yes.
She looks much better
She
because
looks stunning.
her face is
Stunning.
with that
Yes.
short.
She looks
Yeah.
regal, gorgeous.
Yes.
Even
Yeah.
when she
With
was
that
crowned as
yellow.
Grand Ghana,
Oh,
spectacular.
Yes.
And the fact that she actually wrote and composed a song, especially for Miss Grand, and she's starring in it. She does a music video in it.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. So a definite top 5 for me with Ghana.
Mhm.
that part
Yeah.
I can say Abina do a good job as a director. She's been picking some good Ghana queens.
Abina is rocking.
She's
Abina,
Abina
Yeah.
as a director, I give it to her. As a queen, no, but as a director, she is doing amazing. That part I give her 10 points. I give
Okay,
her 10
moving
points.
on. Okay, another girl who really impressed me in the talent was Czech Republic. She did a ballet, a jazz ballet. She started with a traditional ballet with a tutu, and then she took
Mhm.
off the tutu, and then she started this modern jazz dance, the
Yeah.
transition thingy. I thought it was very, very cute. And also France did a ballet performance, and I was felt bad that she was not included. And Miss Philippines' talent was good, but she did not make the top the talent part. So I
15.
don't know if now what is this is his strategy of weeding out, of excluding the best girls by purposely not including them in the talent because he's reserving them for something bigger. Who knows? Who knows?
I mean, you
I
don't
don't
want
know.
to make
It's
it
possible.
obvious. Philippines is a
Yeah.
front runner for the crown, so you don't want to make it obvious. It's like now
Yeah.
you have Tanzania, you know.
Mhm.
So we know that she's gonna be like the front runner when it comes to interview. Everybody's gonna be like
Yes.
waiting to see she's gonna be like the best one on the behind the doors interview.
Mhm.
But I don't know. African continents and my ebony queens are doing amazing.
Yeah.
There's
I feel like
one.
this year it's Africans, even European, like I don't know if you guys talked about it. For me, the UK, I feel there is something about the UK girls are doing really well. They're making me proud as a
Mhm.
British person. Last year we were top 10. I know Amy got bumped up to something happened, the
Who are the
Queen. So
tallest?
we got pushed to top 5.
Who are the
I think
tallest? I know Miss
UK
UK.
is I think UK. She's
UK is the
183
tallest.
centimeters. I
Who
believe
else?
she's the
Who else?
tallest.
It's Miss
So I like her.
Brazil is tall
Pardon?
too, isn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't
but
think she's as tall as
she's
her.
not as tall.
She's not as tall
No,
as UK.
Yeah.
I love
And she's
UK.
not she's not really shining in the competition, Brazil. I
Brazil,
mean, she's
yeah.
kind of
She's like
gotten lost in the
ordinary.
group.
Yeah. I mean, during the
Yeah.
top 10 dinner, she said
So
that she lives in Mexico. She's a model, and she moved to Mexico to pursue her modeling career. That's why she speaks fluent Spanish and stuff and everything. Yeah, but something's lacking about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have the
Okay,
X
but I'm
factor.
sorry.
okay.
If
Yeah.
you speak Portuguese, it's easy for you to speak Spanish. So blah. But for me, UK, if they
Yeah.
want, I like UK. Like she's like my
All right. So
UK
what
and
do we
Philippines
think?
right there.
What do we think of Canada? I think Canada has
Now, what
sent-
likes Canada?
no one likes
I
Canada.
didn't.
Now, what likes Canada?
No one likes Canada. I thought so. I thought so. I think she's probably the best Canadian representative. You know, they did change the directorship. It used to be Michelle Visvaldi, but Michelle lost the franchise. So now they send whoever's the director.
Controversial. No, yeah.
Who?
Yeah, so like I think she's doing a lot of like hard work. Like I like how it fits Miss Canada.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Am I going out? Yeah.
No, you're like on and off. You're like
You're
coming in and out.
frozen.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
change my Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Okay, one moment.
Yeah, so we love Canada. I love Canada. I think she's fantastic.
I
what
don't have her in my
do we
list.
think of Colombia? We forgot about Colombia.
No, we haven't forgotten about Colombia.
Is she on your favorite list? She's not on my favorite list.
She's not on my
She's
list.
not.
She's on
That's
your
why
I mean,
we
that is so. I mean,
know.
when I did
I'm not
my
feeling
list,
her. I'm not feeling Colombia. I'm sorry.
with that
No,
Carlos
Colombia is
Wish
not on the
thing
list.
here in the like that thing in
Sorry.
here, like. Okay, I know we haven't mentioned,
Oh,
we
yeah.
haven't gone yet to
Right?
all everybody.
Right.
What do you guys think about Malta?
Yes.
I like Malta.
What does she
I
look
don't
like?
even-
I can't remember what she looks like.
I don't even remember
I don't
her.
remember.
See, this is what I mean,
Well,
Wilfredo. If you
Yeah.
don't remember what a girl looks like, that means
I
it's
know,
forgettable.
but it's because it's a country that normally, forgive me,
No, no
people
tiene
from
nada que
Malta,
ver. It has nothing to do
but
with that.
What is
no,
her name?
but
Shaylee Mikalev. She's 22.
I'm not looking about the picture. It's just her press. Remember, it's based on presentation, and for a Malta as a country, seeing a beautiful girl like that, I was like, okay, she might do the battle because she's a beautiful queen from Malta.
Okay, but
I never.
I think they have stronger
beautiful face
girls
is
from
not
like
good
Europe.
enough.
Yeah, I think they are like girls like
is not
you know
good enough.
Czech Republic. I think like Spain is really strong in Europe, the UK. I think there are a lot of other girls who'd probably get the placement in the top 20.
No, I'm not saying that Malta will be like a wow, she's a top 5, but it's just keep Just like the year that Noemi said, be careful with this contender. She's the dark horse. I think it was Denmark.
Yeah.
Nobody
Denmark,
had Denmark, and sometimes you see a contender, you feel like, ooh,
Yeah.
and Malta kind of
Okay,
catch
so
my eye.
between Denmark and Malta, I would think Malta is more interesting than Denmark, because Denmark this year is bland. She's
No,
like,
Denmark.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know why
No.
Lisa
No
Lance
bueno.
keeps sending all these bland Danish girls. I mean, maybe she made one exception with Victoria back in 2023, but
I
come
don't
on,
know,
Yeah.
but
where does she pick all these Danish girls? I mean, they all look the same, all generic, bland, no personality, none whatsoever. So I'm sorry, Lisa. I mean, come on, pick someone.
Netherlands is very Netherlands. I like Netherlands. She reminds me of Miss Universe
Netherlands,
Venezuela 2007.
definitely one of the best speakers, I
Yeah.
think. Again,
Mhm.
her talent was
Yes.
amazing. She did this hip hop, she did all these fantastic moves and whatnot, and I was disappointed
Yeah.
she did not make the talent. But I'm praying hard that at least she will make the top 20. Netherlands,
I
Netherlands
don't see
deserves
why
a
she
spot.
wouldn't
Yeah,
place
it's
top
possible.
20.
Top
Yeah,
20.
she deserves a
Mhm.
spot.
Yeah.
And she reminds me of a very young Michelle Pfeiffer, the actress
Mhm.
Michelle Pfeiffer, very
Which
young.
one? The Netherlands.
Netherlands, yeah.
She reminds me of Miss
Rosalie.
Venezuela Universe in 2007.
She's
I don't know
beautiful.
what.
Was gorgeous.
Yeah.
2007. Yeah.
Yeah,
What do we
when
think?
Japan won.
Okay, going back to Africa, what do we
Oh yeah.
what do we think of Miss Nigeria, who took the roller coaster ride in my banner? You can see
She almost lost her
her
weave.
before and after.
She almost lost that weave, girlfriend. You gotta
Girl,
really put that
Before
weave
and
in. You gotta
after.
put those bobby
you need
pins
to put
in.
that gorilla
Because-
glue in there. That gorilla glue. Because
Poor
That was-
You
Nigeria.
gotta, you
funny,
gotta get
yeah.
those edges.
You know,
you know.
this is you don't wear your hair extension or any weaves if you're gonna ride a roller coaster, okay? If you have to wear a
No.
weave,
Yes.
then stay on the ground. Okay, don't ride.
Exactly.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay, don't ride.
Exactly.
But
You
this
know
is
how many
happening.
weaves we've lost in roller coasters?
Uh-huh.
Many.
Yeah, at least look at Miss Ghana. She's wearing her natural hair. She's having a
Yes.
wonderful time right
Mhm.
next to Nigeria
Mhm.
because she didn't have to worry about her hair falling off.
Mhm.
Her natural hair.
By the way, have you guys
Okay.
talked about Miss Grand Kosovo, which is right behind
Yeah,
Rafa?
we
She's
can
making
talk about
an
her back and
entrance.
forth.
Yeah.
That girl
Miss
is getting
OnlyFans.
yeah.
Okay, George, do you think she's gonna make the top
Well,
20?
I don't know about that, but not really. If I'm being like brutally honest, I don't think she's making any placement. But I know that MGI is using her to get a bit more interaction on social media because
course,
this
of
girl,
course.
any video she does, it goes viral. There's like millions of views. So I think just for that, but I don't think she's getting any placement because
No,
her walk is
she's
not
not.
good and
No.
her outfits are
probably
kind of look
getting
the same in different colors. Yeah.
She's probably gonna
So,
get
like, there's
Miss
no, like,
Congeniality or
versatility.
something. If
She's
there's
for entertainment. Just that.
or Miss Vavavoom,
Oh,
Miss
that,
Grand
yeah.
Vavavoom Award if they have.
Yeah. It's like Miss. Remember
Yeah.
that I think it was in Miss Universe, Miss Albania doing this all the time.
Yes.
Just that.
Yeah.
One Miss Ghana is the one who
But she's
competed
fun.
at Miss Earth USA. Yes. Grand Ghana also competed in Miss Earth USA, and she was Miss Earth USA Fire or Water, I think. I forget. But I think she placed second or third. I forget. But yeah, she did compete. Hungary. Oh, Hungary, who made the talent, by the way. Hungary's my girl. She will win for sure. Time for European getting tired of powerhouses. Hungary, what does she look like? Is she blonde? Yeah, I think she's blonde.
Rafa,
Look.
do you remember she's the one I sent you? She has come to I think like 10 competitions, if I'm not wrong. Like she has joined a lot of competitions,
yes,
like 10
yes,
plus.
yes.
That's the girl.
Okay.
So I think like,
I'm
why are you joining so many competitions? Like,
So
do you
I'm
not have
sorry.
any
she's addicted to pageants. This is her 15th or 20th pageant.
That's her.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
guess what?
She
Hungary for me, she reminds me the Bride of Shoki and Meg.
well, the fact that she hasn't, I think she won one title. That's it. All the other ones are either semi-finalists or special prizes, but she hasn't really won a major crown, I believe. But you know what?
No.
I applaud her for being determined and being, passionate about
Going
her
for it, right?
pageant
Yeah.
pursuit.
Yeah.
For the
good her.
10th time,
But that's a bit too
Is
much.
that-
I think it's like addiction.
it's not the same thing like with Ecuador. I think it's not Ecuador too that she competing in different pageants, but she never plays.
No.
I don't
I don't know
know.
about
But
Ecuador.
there was a
No.
Latin country that apparently she didn't.
I don't care about Ecuador
Okay.
anymore. Ever since she
I don't care. I don't like her.
She told everybody the best chocolate in Ecuador, but girl, you're wrong. The cacao, it says in the ingredients, the cacao comes from Peru. Okay, shut up, girl.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Rafa, why don't you give your opinion in
Oh God.
About Miss
Oh
Sweden?
Lord.
No,
Somebody's asking-
USA.
Who? What? About what?
USA.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about her. I
Tell
don't think
us.
USA. I don't think USA is on anybody's list. I'm sorry. She is like literally the worst Miss USA representative ever, in my opinion. And I don't know why she won or how she won the national competition. I think the first runner-up was so much better than her. You know,
Who
everybody
should
else
have
was
won?
better.
Because I was there. I went to the pageant.
Okay, so you
It was
saw
here
her.
in Vegas.
Mhm.
So I did go to the pageant. Who should have won that pageant was the second finalist who had competed in Miss USA.
Okay.
Now, when it was the last question, she killed it because the question was, how would you if you were to win, how would you market the Miss Grand International pageant? And she is in
Right.
marketing. So she literally killed that question. And then she ends up second runner up. And then these two end up in the, she was
Top two.
I don't even know how she placed, I don't even know how she won because she was the worst one that answered the question, both
Okay.
questions, because there were two Q&As. She didn't
Okay.
respond well. With her thick accent, it was very hard to understand what she was trying to say.
What is her ethnic background? Is
She's
she
Venezuelan.
she's Venezuelan? Okay.
Yeah. So I thought that they were going to lean towards this girl from Tennessee,
Mm-hmm.
because she had come out from Miss USA. She had the best dress. She was ready. Like she understood the assignment.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody there that was present understood that she should have won. When they called her second runner up, that place was silent. Like the place was like, what the hell is happening here? Then these two that were they represented, both of them represented Florida, ran Florida, and had competed and did not place. And then they compete again under a different state, one Ohio, and the other one, I forgot what was the other state. And then they end up holding hands, which I found it extremely ridiculous because if you are a judge and you are evaluating, I don't, everybody there didn't
So
understand.
it was
what
rigged. The results were rigged. Period.
It was rigged.
It was
It was
rigged.
full on rigged.
Okay, so you know what? Miss Grand USA has changed directorship like 3 times, I think, in the last 3 years. It used to be your friend Rachel, right?
Rachel was the last
was
year
Rachel,
director.
yeah.
It was Rachel. It
And
was
then
Miss Grand USA. Was she Miss Grand USA? No, Miss Grand
No,
Ireland. She was Miss
Ireland.
Grand
And then
Oh yeah, Ireland. I remember her.
2023.
Yeah, yeah.
after that,
And then she
changed
was
management
replaced by
to
Stephanie Miranda, who was Miss Grand USA
Mhm.
2024, 2023.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Yes.
so do you think Stephanie rigged the results? Because she's
No.
friends.
I'm almost positive it was because it's not only her, it's another lady it's two directors. So it's Stephanie and another girl, another lady who holds the franchise for Georgia. Okay, so they're the both of them are in basically.
Well, that's a conflict of
co-directing.
interest. A
Okay,
state director of Georgia is also a co-director of Miss
Yes.
Grand USA.
Well,
No.
the story
No.
behind it
Mm-mm.
is they prepared Kennedy that competed with Stephanie because I met them. They're super sweet. They sent Kennedy when Stephanie competed for Miss Grand USA. So she was representing Georgia. After that, they brought the last year winner to compete for Georgia. And then after that, with everything that happens and change of directorship, then she became like director owner of USA franchise. And then Stephanie is the director. I don't think, me personally, I wasn't there. I was invited. I don't think it was rigged, but I was telling some people in there, if you want to make the mark, this is the person that needs to, this, only two contestants there are ready to shine on grand stage. And one of them was the girl for USA system. Because I was like, she's the one that is going to win. I didn't saw Ohio winning. Like, when they crowned her, I was like, oh, okay. And Noemi was there. Noemi was there. But, you know, it's just, I don't
It
know.
was the
I mean, I
worst
don't want to.
pageant I've ever gone to. Let me be real.
Oh.
It was the worst pageant I ever gone to. You know how long that pageant lasts? 5 hours. 5 freaking hours.
I saw
Wow.
parts of it
That
on
is
YouTube,
long.
and the stage was very dark. The lighting was so
So
cool.
yeah, so where
Right.
they did it was at the Rio, which they have is a theater, which is kind of like circular.
Right. I saw.
Okay, where they do another show in that theater. And so on Mondays, they don't have that show. So that's why they did the pageant on a Monday. Because everybody was complaining that why they were doing the pageant on a Monday. And it's because that was the only time that theater was not giving their show. Okay. So the location fit what they needed. Okay. The problem was lighting. There was not sufficient lighting. They needed to add more lighting to that theater. Okay. So that I think they only had the basic lighting. The tickets were ridiculously expensive. Okay. We're talking about almost $200 per ticket. I paid
Wow, for
75.
nationals.
I
Right.
paid 75 because that was all I was going to pay. I was not going to pay more than that.
Okay.
And
Right.
the place was half empty. Okay. Because it wasn't even full. Nobody in Vegas
Mhm.
knew the pageant was going on because no publicity was done
No
locally.
marketing strategy. Yep.
No marketing, no nothing, which that was another big issue.
How did Stephanie get this franchise? Did she apply for it, or was she offered it by no one?
No, she was offered it.
No,
She was offered, and she
that
took it.
I think the doctor, she's the one that is
The other,
doing
you mean the
the
other
stuff.
co-director?
The other
And
co-director.
then they have Stephanie as a face as a director. So, but again, I worked with them before. I wasn't there. I expressed my opinion to some of them. Um, I think they missed the mark. I'm not saying that USA is not beautiful or whatever, but she's not on my. They had a winning card to make it again
Right.
to the top.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything is just so. I'm looking at the Miss Grand USA 2025 Wikipedia entry. So Ivana Garcia won. She represented Ohio. The first runner-up was Andrea Valentina Nunez, who represented the East Coast, and Rachel D'Estasio represented Washington. Rachel, by the way, was a Miss USA girl.
Washington.
Okay. And then in the top 20,
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at Central New York, Tiona Kibilashvili, who is Miss Grand Georgia right now. So Tiona is competing with Ivana at Miss Grand International this year. How weird. This is so weird. Like,
Interesting.
But the thing is, like, the girl
so
that was first,
who sent Georgia? Is
they
Tiona
can buy the franchise.
is
They can buy
Tiona
the
her own
franchise.
director?
I guess.
She's sending herself? Oh.
But this is the thing. The first runner up, Andrea, she competed the year before. She was second runner up, I believe, representing Florida. So she went again. She's Venezuelan. She's super sweet. She she had better possibilities than the winner, in my opinion, because again, I was in that edition, like Miss US Virgin Islands, Gigi. I She was one of the girls that I worked with when Rachel was the director, and Gigi is beautiful. Like for me, Gigi is gonna do better job than USA as of right now, because Gigi was in Miss Universe Latina, finalist. She have a body for hours. She's an athlete. She's beautiful. So hopefully everything is gonna work well for Brian for her to make it to the top again this year for US Virgin
Oh,
Islands.
also Guyana, Miss Grand Guyana competed in Miss USA, Miss Grand USA.
Guyana is
okay.
beautiful. That's
Guyana.
another girl that is very
Yeah, her
pretty.
name-
Yeah,
She
really
represented
pretty.
Texas.
Yeah.
She represented Texas. Her name is Lieve Blankert. Okay. Oh, no wonder she looks familiar. So we have three Miss Grand USA competitors who are representing three different countries in this
Yeah.
Grand
Countries.
International.
Georgia, U.S. Virgin Islands, Guyana.
Wait, U.S. Virgin Islands did not compete in Miss Grand USA, did she?
Yes, last year.
Oh, last year. Okay, so she was a
Yeah.
product of last year.
And
Giselle Burgos. What do we think of U.S. Virgin Islands this year?
I like
I'm
her.
not. Yeah, I'm not. For some reason, she's not impacting me. Sorry,
I'm-
Brian. I know she's your girl.
I like
But
last
she's
year's
not-
Miss Grand US Virgin Island. Like last year's more than this
Yeah,
year's.
last year's.
Well,
Yeah.
last year she
She was
had a
much
lot of.
better.
She had all the 5 4 5 Bs.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I don't know
She
why.
was really strong. Yeah.
Now we know. Well, we know the reason why Brian had to dethrone her. So I can't ask Brian. No, Brian, why did you dethrone her? Because he basically posted all the reasons why on his Instagram page.
But
yeah, but why would
do
you
you
want to
guys?
dethrone a girl right after she had made the top 20 already? So
Huh?
she
Do you
Why
guys
she was
know
dethroned? I don't understand.
yeah,
What?
she was dethroned last year. The Miss
Yes.
Grand U.S. Virgin Islands was dethroned last year
Mm.
after she already had competed in Miss Grand International.
Yes.
Even after she made the top 20 list.
Exactly, which didn't
Yeah.
make any sense. But
And
what
then-
was the reason behind
Yeah.
that?
Maybe. We don't know. Only Brian knows.
No.
So,
Okay.
but anyway, talking about this year's Miss Grand U.S. Virgin Islands, I don't know, Brian, where did you find her? Does she have any connections with the islands? Because people were commenting. That was the main issue with the first two girls that he sent to Miss Grand. Neither one of them had connections with the islands. And I think this time, the third girl also has no connections with the islands.
No,
So,
she doesn't.
But
Yeah.
the thing is like, for example, for U.S. Virgin Islands, that one of the thing is like, even if you're not from there, because it's USA territory, they can pick whichever girl, even if they live in USA. That's the reason why
yeah, that's
some of
true.
the U.S. Virgin Islands, like for example, Miss Cosmos U.S. Virgin Islands, she's not from there. She's from here. That she competed in Miss Grand USA with Gigi. Gigi is well known, because she competed last year. She was a semi-finalist or top 30 in the reality show Miss Universe Latina
Oh, is she?
with
Okay.
Dominic. Yeah, she was there. She's beautiful. Like
Is
she is workable.
She's
Like
Dominican, you said?
no, the
No,
girl
she's
that won Miss
Mexican.
Universe.
Giselle's Mexican? Okay.
Yeah, but that's the reality show Dominican Republic won that edition, this first and only edition. Um, Not because I worked with her in the concentration. She kind of surprised. If you make me choose between her and USA, I will vote for US Virgin Islands.
Well, yeah,
But
U.S. Virgin has more personality. She looks
do
more
you
approachable. She looks more likable than
exactly?
Miss Grand USA. Yeah.
Do you guys notice that when they call US Virgin Islands, USA, and Venezuela, all of them have red dresses? I was like this. I said,
Oh,
hold on.
yeah. Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
I
US
remember.
Virgin Islands,
Yeah,
red
yeah.
dress.
Yeah.
USA, red dress with
They're all
that weird
competing for
hairstyle.
attention.
And then Venezuela, red dress
Red,
dresses. Nobody
yeah.
have a different color. I thought that
Well,
kind of interesting.
The best red dress was worn by Dominican Republic anyway, Jessica Rabbit. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah, she looks stunning. Yeah.
she looks
Mhm.
very,
my
very
Dominican
stunning.
Jessica Rabbit.
Okay, moving on. Let's just read some of the comments here. What? Malia Co. Wilfredo, whatever, you're jealous because I'm pretty. What?
I don't even know who's that. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
These
You have
people-
a new follower, Malia Co.
Oh well.
Think Positive says
I-
Wilfredo looks like my teacher.
Okay, do I take like that as a compliment or this is
Maybe, who
bad?
knows? Eugenio says you forgot to mention India. Oh yeah, Miss Grand India. What do you? Oh, well, that's a major downgrade. Hello.
That's a major downgrade.
What
Major
can I say?
downgrade.
But
That's
you know what? She looks better this year.
better.
Wait, her hair is bigger compared to when she won in her national pageant. She was a little plumper.
Yeah.
Okay, when she won her national pageant, but she lost a lot of weight, just like Jamaica lost a lot of weight. She looks much better, but she's not standing out still. She still
No.
lacks the grandeur, the grandness of being a grand queen, I think.
I'm sorry. It's like you're asking for Rachel, then you got the Wish version.
Not even.
Well, I would think maybe personality-wise and character-wise, this year's Miss India is probably much better than Rachel, personality and character-wise. There's something about
But
this year's Miss Grand India that is so sweet. She has a very sweet factor, which I really appreciate.
She seems really approachable. I guess that's why she
Yeah,
won.
she's
Like she
very
seems, like you
sweet.
said, like
well,
she's quite
Mhm.
outgoing. And
Mhm.
I don't know about placement because like they are strong contestants this year. I feel like this batch,
yeah.
in my personal opinion, is probably the best that Miss Grand ever had in terms of like beauty, the body, all of that. So I don't know if she will make the top 20, but I think she seems really like nice. Like, and I give her kudos because, like you said, she was a bit different. Like she was not that great at the nationals. For now, like she has transformed so much within like what 2-3 months. So for that, kudos to her because that's a lot of commitment and hard work. So yeah, and I
Right.
hope you have a really good holiday
But
in Thailand. Yeah.
but this is the
Exactly.
thing. Apparently, when she competed in Miss Grand India, apparently she wasn't the favorite one. Um, and number two, I mean, she
I think
looks
that was
sweet, but
rigged too. I think her national pageant was rigged. The directors
they,
already had
But there was
picked her as the
some
they,
winner.
they,
scandal about that. Yeah.
It was
they
rigged.
were
Yeah.
saying that she wasn't the winner and everything. She and Sri Lanka, they look alike, by the way. I feel like they have this like the same hairstyle. They look like twins for a moment. That
Hmm.
was one of my notes. But I don't. I
Mm,
mean, you can be sweet and approachable, which is part of a good quality of a pageant queen. Don't get me wrong. But this is a
yeah.
beauty pageant, and they're looking for 4Bs. And if I'm gonna start putting people that are sweet in the semifinalists, then I'm gonna have Hong Kong that is super sweet. Then I'm gonna have India, and then all the stronger contenders will not make it there because some of them they might not be that approachable or sweet. So it's gonna be Miss Sweet Grand International and not Miss 4 or 5
How
Bs.
about this? Like
So
Wilfredo, like these girls who are like really nice and like really professional, they could work with the organization. I mean, they don't have to get a placement. Like if they really like the organization, they can still work with them. Like Melissa, right? Like I know
exactly.
at the originally she was not given a crown, but she was so committed to the Miss Grand International organization. Now she's part of the team. She's always like traveling with MGI everywhere she goes. So
Yes.
why
Can
not?
we?
Like if you
Yeah.
really
Can we?
like it,
Yeah. I was gonna
work
mention.
with them.
Mhm.
We're talking about
Yeah.
Malaysia Lynn, Miss Grand Malaysia 2024,
Yeah.
who was originally in top 20,
Hmm.
but because of the
Yes.
resignations and the dethronement of the
She's
original
top 10
winner,
now. Yeah.
she was promoted to fifth
Hmm.
runner-up position. Okay, and she's present right now in Thailand. She's
Yep.
been
Hmm.
accompanying the MGI team, and she's the new national director of Miss Grand Malaysia. And she and also Amy, who is Miss Grand UK,
Yes.
is also in Thailand. So
UK. Yeah.
Amy, Militia, and CJ Piazza have become the best of friends. They're besties because they go everywhere all together. And okay, can we talk about Miss Grand Malaysia this year? Her name is Viviana Winston. Okay, very curious
Yes.
fact about Miss Grand Malaysia. She is suffering from scoliosis. She has scoliosis. For those of you who don't know what scoliosis is, look it up in Google. It's something to do with your spine. It's not
It's go
straight. It's
like
kind of like
this
partially
curve.
Mhm.
curved.
It's like this.
Curved.
Okay.
And she
Mhm.
was
Right.
born congenitally with the with a condition. Catriona Gray, Miss Universe 2018, has scoliosis. And I
Hmm.
think when she was 12,
Mm,
I think she said that when she was 12,
right.
I think she was going to opt for surgery, but she decided not to. Her parents decided not to opt for surgery because it was too risky, they said. So she still has scoliosis. So when you look, she said when she competed in Miss Universe, all of her wardrobe were designed asymmetrically, no symmetry. And there's a reason for that
Oh
because
wow. I did not know that.
yeah, her
Right, right.
swimsuit was
Hmm.
asymmetrical. Her lava gown was
Right, right.
Hmm.
asymmetrical
Oh yeah.
because
Mhm.
it draws the attention away from her scoliosis. So it's the same thing with Miss Grand
Mhm.
Malaysia this year. You will notice that all her wardrobe are asymmetrical. But I like Malaysia. I think she did her homework thanks to Malaysia, her national
Yeah.
director. But whether or not she's going to make the top 20, I think to me is still a big question. George agrees, right?
Hmm.
Because I think she's
I'm
still,
with you. Yeah.
yeah, she still has to prove her communication skills. Because
Yeah.
I was able to interview her, and when I ask her a question, she takes too much time to think of a question. And
Mhm.
listen, I told her, listen, you can't do that in this grant, okay? Because there's a time limit. when they ask you a question, you
Yes.
only have like 20, 30 seconds to respond. You cannot
Mhm.
think forever for an answer.
Right.
That was her biggest liability. So hopefully she's able to
Mm.
speak English, communicate, with the other girls, and when the time comes for the interviews, she's mentally ready and prepared to conquer any question that's thrown to her. So that's it. But right now, I don't see her in top 20. And I told Militia that because Militia asked me, Rafa, what do you think of my girl? Honestly, it's hard for me to see her in the top 20 right now. But who knows? America can happen, so we'll see.
But the thing is, like, either she's taking time to kind of translate that question in her native language, in that way she knows is processing the question correctly, or
No.
or she's not quick enough about giving
Yeah.
answers right away.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
and
Or
again,
like if
we
she
already
cannot,
talk about
if mhm.
Go
If
ahead,
she
Jordan.
cannot
already
speak
talk about
English
this.
fluently, why not use a translator? Like, I don't know if she speaks Malay or like Mandarin. I believe she's like Chinese, Malaysian, right? Why doesn't she just speak the native language that she is comfortable
No,
with
she
and
told
have
me
a
she wants to
translator
speak.
to translate that?
She told me she wants to speak English. She told me she does not need an interpreter. She wants to speak in English. That's what okay, fine, girl. That's whatever you want. Go for it. Bravo.
I mean,
Your
it's a good
determination.
thing because at least she's trying. There's other contenders that they
Yeah.
just rely on beauty, but they don't speak a drop of English. And we already discussed this, but still they're saying at least she's trying. But it's like this Vietnam.
Yeah.
I was dying between Vietnam and Haiti. It's like if
Vietnam is
those two,
cute. I like Vietnam.
Vietnam is so cute, but when they're asking questions, I was suffering. I was like, if she and Haiti are holding hands for first runner up and the winner, it's gonna be a moment of truth because Haiti is lost in translation. Vietnam is trying, but it's not working either. So it's like, come on, people.
Yeah, that was
Like,
tough.
So funny. All right. Oh, I forgot to mention, this year there are about five countries that are debuting on Miss Grand International stage. No, this is wrong. Iceland. Wikipedia says Iceland. No, Iceland did not debut. Okay, Iceland
No.
comes before. Okay, so
Yeah.
No, I think they did. Yeah.
Kyrgyzstan, Martinique, Montenegro, and Palestine.
Mhm.
Palestine.
Okay, Palestine was one of the girls who was interviewed on stage by Papa.
Yes.
This
Mhm.
girl is amazing. She speaks very, very well. She knows
Yes.
exactly her story, her background,
Yes.
and something about her persona, her aura. She's giving me this very very ethereal, very peaceful aura. I mean,
Yes.
her
Do you
country is
think,
one.
Rafa, that because, I think she said that during the grand talk that I think she is the only Miss Palestine who actually lives in Palestine. So she understands the
She
struggles, the
lives in
hardship of the
Ramallah.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the Miss Universe one lives in the USA. I forgot, like she lives abroad. So like maybe she doesn't have the same connection to hometown of like in Palestine, which she
Probably.
has seen like the bombs, like she just said like rocket missiles going every day. So like she understands the situation. So for that, I give her so much like kudos and respect because
yeah.
for her to go from that to still want to compete at Miss Grand International, takes a lot of like, yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
I can say it, but
Yeah.
she would be an amazing national director for the future if she wants to do it. Because I would love to see
And I was
Palestine in the
waiting.
future.
I think there was some
Yeah.
there was a moment during the interview when Nawat was sort of like subtly trying to provoke her about the situation in Palestine, in Gaza, but she was able to respond in a very diplomatic, very
Correct.
very
composed.
very
Yes.
composed, very professional fashion,
Yes.
So I really appreciated that. So whether or not she's gonna make
I
the
like
top
her.
20 is gonna be a surprise, but
Yeah.
yeah,
But I think she should work with the
I'm glad
organization.
that Palestine has a representation in
Yeah.
this grand.
Did you guys talk
But
about Martinique? Like, because I was a bit late, so I don't know if you guys talked
Yeah.
about Miss
Martinique,
Martinique.
yeah.
Martinique
I
is going to the
love Miss
dance.
Martinique.
Beautiful.
She's so stunning. I believe she was in Miss World, right? I think she was like
Her
top
name
model. I
is
forgot.
Axel René. She's 24.
She's so beautiful, Rafa. Like she has to be in the top 10. Like I'm sorry, like I don't know if she can speak English because she speaks
Wait a minute.
French
So
more, but I like her.
Do you prefer her over Miss Grand France? Because Miss France is gorgeous.
Why don't we have both? I mean, we don't have to pick just one. I like both of them. Like
yeah,
I think
'cause Miss-
I like
France has
both.
like a very ethereal beauty, but
Oh
like
my
Martinique,
God.
wow, like she's like drop dead gorgeous. She's like 10 out of 10 in terms of
Yeah.
beauty. And
So
she's
Miss-
so regal the way she like carries herself. So
Yeah.
like Noah definitely likes her. So she has to be in the top 10.
True, true,
Yeah.
true, true. Yeah, but I like Miss France. You know, she competed in the Universal Woman 2024. She was second runner-up.
Yes.
You know, some of you
Yes.
know that. Okay, so so she's amazing. Now, whom did we miss? Italy. We miss Italy. Her talent was amazing. She made the top 15 talent. Her talent consisted of, it's more like a theatrical something. It was very, very deep.
Right.
It's about a woman getting raped, and then her boyfriend tried to force her to abort. It was very political. It was very, very
Wow.
psychological, very emotional. But Nawat loved it, you know, so bravo.
Mhm.
Who did Macau? Macau. What does she look
Rafa,
like?
I have to say something about Macau. I'm trying to be very diplomatic here, but I think I said this in my video too. She just looks like she woke up and went to the stage. Like she has the
Yeah.
most much makeup. The eyes so
Oh, wait a
dark.
minute.
For someone who has like, you know, Asian features, like we need to have lighter eyes to look a bit better because the eye is like a panda eyes. I'm sorry, like who does the
Yeah, she
makeup?
like
The hair is
dark.
messy. It's so smudged throughout every interview, like interview, the fashion ceremony, the welcome ceremony. It's the same makeup. It's like black eye. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
I posted about Macau when she was interviewed
Yeah.
during the formal interview that she was asked a question about artificial intelligence, and she
Yeah,
just started
yeah,
rambling and rambling and rambling and went on and on and on and on and said, and you know, my God, I feel bad for her. You know, when you
And
compare with the other Chinese girls like Hong Kong,
Yes.
who's a University of Cambridge
yeah,
graduate,
She's super
even with Miss
intelligent. Yeah.
China, who spoke very
Mhm.
well, even with Singapore, all the other Chinese girls are amazing except for Macau.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know where they find these girls. Whatever. She probably sent
oh,
herself.
oh my God, do you guys remember Turkey? She was like a dominatrix baby doll kind of thing. I was like, what she's
The black
wearing?
one, right? The black dress. Yeah, the outfit.
Yeah, it's like a baby doll with a vest. I'm like, is that a baby doll?
Miss Grand Turkey.
I don't know. And then she had like something in her hair. I'm like, she just took a shower, put the baby doll. I said, let's go. I don't have time.
Mhm.
Is there a Taiwan?
No,
No.
I don't know. Was
No.
there? I'm
Because
trying to check.
No.
Maybe not.
Wikipedia has Taiwan. I don't know what's Wikipedia doing.
maybe she was supposed to compete and she didn't make it, but there's
Whatever.
no Taiwan.
Ah,
You know who has a beautiful face, but I think happens several years ago through Grand Tour, Egypt. But sadly to say, there's no preparation. But she have a beautiful face.
I don't even know what she looks like, to be honest.
I don't even remember.
Like
I just remember her.
Malta, Egypt. I don't know what they look like. Even
I remember Egypt because of her face. My note was beautiful face, sad about no preparation. And years ago, there was another girl from Egypt that they just
Mhm.
throw her there. And I was like, poor girl. She could have, I don't know.
Oh, somebody says a viewer says there's Taiwan. There's a Miss Grand Taiwan.
Maybe she came late.
Maybe
Like,
she
there was
came
some
in
later
late.
Yeah,
hours.
because I don't
Yeah.
remember her
Yeah,
anywhere.
but she's too late in the game, I would think.
Hmm.
Right? I think she's too late in the game. Maybe she can still catch up. Who knows? But
Okay,
where
we
is
haven't
she needs more social media interactions and presence.
Yeah.
I think.
A bit more.
we haven't talked
Make
about
yourself known, Taiwan, please.
Colombia arriving in a motorcycle and then this African country in the freaking car. I was
Can I
telling
tell you
Noemi,
something about
I'm
Colombia?
waiting. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for somebody to come from a freaking rocket at this point because
Right.
everybody comes in an airplane. I'm waiting for USA to drop from a freaking rocket or Russia. Like,
Right.
come on.
That was funny. You know, Colombia is actually she has a bit of a trouble with the hotel staff because the noise pollution, because she did not ask the authorities, the staff members to do that. So she actually got a lot of complaint by the staff. So she's in a tricky position. So that top 20 might slip up because of the attitude.
Oh,
Because
okay.
the
So
owner of the hotel was really upset with what she did. Because all the staffs were like, complaining about the motorcycle noise pollution. So yeah.
You know what? She's still gonna be in
Colombia,
the top 20, I think.
she might
She's
be,
still
I
gonna
don't know,
be
but like,
she's still gonna be in top
yeah,
20 for publicity.
Oh
That's
my God.
for
Another
she's in
publicity.
trouble.
Another
Uh
Colombian queen with bad attitude. In Grand Jinkies. That never happened before.
all right. What do we think of somebody's asking about Albania? What does she look like?
I don't
I
even
don't remember
remember.
her.
See, we don't remember these girls. What do we think of Australia? She's
I like her.
pretty,
She's
Eh,
but
really outstanding. I like her.
she's not
Yeah.
giving me she's
Yeah.
not like Miss
something.
Grand,
I mean, she was
but like I think
great when she won her
yeah.
national pageant, but when she's in Thailand, I don't know what happened to her.
I
So
like her. I
prefer
think she'll be in
I
top 20.
prefer Netherlands over Australia.
oh, for sure, 100%.
Yeah, I mean she's more like more
100%.
confident.
Even
But
New Zealand, what does
yeah,
New Zealand look like? When you talk about the
no,
girls
Rafa,
from the
no,
Oceania,
you do not want to know how she looks like. I've seen
what's wrong
her.
with New
No,
Zealand?
Why?
no, boy, no. I don't speak Spanish, but if I have to describe her, I was like,
No
No
bueno.
bueno,
no
no
boy, no,
good.
no.
No
Wait,
good.
New Zealand is Hispanic? She's Latina?
No, I
No,
think she's
that
like
George said that.
Asian, but she's not like no. Like we don't even have time to discuss about some girls that like we should not leave it to that
Okay, PM me,
because she's
please.
not worth
PM
it.
me, PM me, PM me.
I'll send you. Yeah, I was like,
What
really? Like New Zealand should have
what
like
about
stunning girls.
Belgium? What do you think about
Belgium is
Belgium?
beautiful. She's
Belgium is
stunning.
Yeah,
pretty, but again, she lacks that factor thing. Jane, her name.
exactly.
She's
I
she's
think she's in the
18.
wrong pageant.
She's
She should go
18.
for like
She's
Miss
very
International.
young.
Yeah,
She's very
she's a
young.
baby.
Oh, what about Cuba? She's 19.
I love Cuba. You know, Cuba is
George
in like
likes
one of my
Cuba.
favorites. I
Okay.
love her outfits. I don't know who is the stylist, but I love her outfits, the makeup, the hair. It's just 10 out of 10. I would love to see her in top 10, maybe even higher because she's really confident. So like I'm not saying this because she's
She
here. Like
speaks
I'm not saying
very
because
well.
Naomi is here, but like I love Cuba. Yeah,
She
she's so
But
stunning.
speaks very well. Yeah.
she speaks very well.
Yeah,
The thing is, like when she was talking in front of Nawat, this is what I see.
right.
She and what is the other one? She and Peru have
Yeah.
this interesting face shape. Remind me the
Mm,
movie Ant because it's like interesting face.
And
right.
Uh, Ant, remember that movie Ant that had that nice kind of shape, and both of them kind of look alike. Cuba have a personality, but this is the thing about it. When she was talking to Nawat, when she said her age, Nawat says, "Oh, too young," and then she was trying more stronger, like, "Hey, Papa Nawat, we haven't do this, but I'm ready to sail," and I'm like, maybe it's because you're nervous because she looks very teen. For me, she looks very teen. And then acting like that is giving teen vibes versus Miss vibe. And then when
Mm.
she said, I think this year we need to make it, Papa. And then Nawaz said, we'll see. With this serious
Yeah,
tone.
that part was a bit too, yeah, that was the moment I was
And,
like, maybe not. Yeah.
and
That
this is
was
the
a
thing.
cringe moment.
Exactly.
sure.
And
Mm.
I'm not saying that she's ugly, but I said to someone that was in the organization working,
Middle of the road.
I said this, the first runner up was a better choice than her. The first runner up had a beautiful curly hair. She was part of Miss Universe Latina after. She would be a better
Mhm.
choice because Miss Cuba is beautiful, but she looks
Mhm.
too teen for me. That is the reason when I said that
Sure.
if they're gonna look for somebody teen, I prefer Nepal. You put Nepal and Cuba together, Nepal is more stronger in
Better.
presence.
Yeah.
And then she is so tiny, and they're doing these extra big gowns.
Yeah, like
I
big over
mean,
the top. Yeah.
they needed to work with her hair color to make her look like, for example, this is the best example that we have. Maria, when she went to Colombia, we her hair
Who's
color was
Maria?
Maria when she went to the Renado Internacional del Café.
Oh, okay.
Maria Vilches. So Noemi said, we need to make your hair darker. In that way, we can take that teenage look, which work in our
Mm.
favors. Because when you see her in bathing suit, even though she had the body, very Amazonian beauty, but with the lighter hair, she looks very teen. So when was put on darker tones, she looked more like a miss, and she made second row up. That was amazing. So when I see
Mm.
Cuba, I see teen. I don't see a miss. She has a bubbly personality, but I don't see a miss, and that is the problem. And with what happened last year with Myanmar, that was
Mhm.
beautiful, and she was having tantrums as a teenager.
Well, blame it on our director.
Yeah, but still,
But
because she
she
was
still
18.
had a lot to do with those tantrums. I mean,
Exactly. I mean,
Mm.
even though that, I mean, no, this is the way that I see it. Dayanara Torres was 18 and she won Miss Universe, and she wasn't with that attitude in the 90s. So
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
every
but they didn't have
18-year-old
any
is
social
like
media
that.
back then. It was all social media that caused all this horrible behavior among young people these days.
Exactly. But for me, I'm not saying that she doesn't deserve to be at least maybe pushing it top 20, but it was too cringy the way that she was acting. Um, you
Mm.
cannot do that with Asian people. When you are too like, ugh, they cannot close. And when Nawaz
Yeah.
says, "We'll see," with a serious tone, and he said, "Oh, but you're too young," I'm like, "Ooh, two strikes. Next one out."
That was the moment I was like, okay, maybe she will not make the top 10 because before that, I really liked her, but after I heard how she speaks, I was like, I was a bit, yeah, like Noemi said, like I was a bit cringing because you could be young, like you said, like Diana Torres, she's I was like I think 18 when she won Miss Universe. So there are some exceptions who, despite the age, if you're mature, then you could still place. But also, I want to talk a bit
Hmm.
about Nepal. She's having a bit of trouble with me and the national actor because her account is hacked. Like I don't know if you guys know it. I
Who?
posted yesterday.
Her account
Miss
was
Grand
hacked.
Nepal. Yeah, her account has been hacked by her trainer. So her trainer has been catfishing everyone to get
What?
dresses, money, get things for free. And I
For
was so
whom?
pissed off that
Which candidate? I'm
Miss Grand,
sorry.
Nepal.
Napa.
Ah, okay.
Miss Grand
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Nepal,
I didn't say the country.
her trainer has like hijacked her account and like sending messages to other people, including me, asking for help. And I talked to her saying, "Did you ask me for this stuff?" She's like, "No, I never even messaged you." So I found out it was a trainer doing all this like shady things. So because of that, I'm not sure she'll make top 20 now because if Nawat sees that she's not mature enough to even handle on social media and like interact with people, because our Thai designers are really upset
I think he
that they
probably already
were
knows. I think he already
yeah,
knows.
like
Yeah.
the staff members are really upset with Miss Nepal because of the attitude as well. Because she's quite young, she's just turned 18, and the team is really like unsupportive of Miss Grand International as well. So like, I don't see a placing. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, one girl, uh, I still question her ethnic background. I still cannot figure out what the hell
Who?
her ethnic background is. Sweden. The first time I saw her headshot, I thought, is she Middle Eastern? Because I can see her dark roots, and she loves applying all these Middle Eastern Arab makeup. But then again, on other clips, she looks very Asian with sharp eyes.
What if she's like
Like, what is
Central
she?
Asian?
What
It's
is her ethnic
possible.
heritage?
Maybe she's Kazakh. You know the countries near Russia and
Could
Asia, they look like
be.
that. Yeah,
She's part Kazakh, part Swedish, part
it's
Scandinavian.
possible. It's
Yeah, because she
possible.
has
They
very
look like
odd
that. Yeah.
face. Her
Yeah,
face is
they
very
kind of
odd.
look half white, half Asian-ish, and she looks like
Yeah.
that. So
She's
maybe.
very elfish. She has this very elfish look about her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I like outfits though. I don't
Elfish.
know
is she
about
gonna
her
make top
placing,
20?
but
I don't think so. But
I don't know. No, no,
she's
no.
very
But the outfit wise,
she's very
I love the
entertaining.
gowns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
she's funny.
What do we think? I think we pretty much discussed.
Mexico. We haven't spoken about Mexico.
Mexico,
Let's
Well,
talk about that.
she has
gorgeous.
one of those beautiful faces.
Mhm.
Yes.
I love
Mexico.
Mexico. Yeah,
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
Lupita will be at the pageant. Lupita did mention in her
Lupita.
live that she's
Oh,
going.
this is going to be her first time to go
Yes.
to Miss Grand, right?
Mhm.
I'm happy for Lupita, Mama Lupita,
No.
for you.
Great
Miss
selection.
Mexico is one of the most beautiful Latinas from the bunch
Yes.
because we don't have too many strong Latinas, to be honest. And Mexico is one of the few stronger, and she is gorgeous. You were talking about Sweden.
Wow.
You know who she reminds me? Sweden. Please don't kill me, but when I saw her, she reminds me Miss Cuba, Queen International, that competed recently
Oh my God, yes,
That is such a
with
disrespect.
a
yeah,
Oh
with
my
short,
long
God.
hair, with long
with
hair.
a short.
No,
When
no,
I
she
saw
does
the
not.
hair,
Wilfredo.
yeah, I was like, she looked like that boy from Cuba because he's a
My
man.
God, you
Wow.
said boy. Shit.
Oh my God,
Girl,
she was something.
woman.
She was something else. Yeah.
What did you say?
Uh-huh. I say
Boy.
boy because but you know why I say boy? Because in one of the allegations that she, whatever, needed to say, I'm sorry, is because she said that he was bullied because they were telling Jesus, that looks like a boy. But you go on the Instagram, you look like a man. You don't look
Was she not
feminine.
the same one who had long
Without
hair?
makeup, she
Like
looks
she
like
had
a
a
man.
wig, right?
She had a
In the
wig.
nationals, she had a wig. So why did she
In
like
U
change the hairstyle? for international? I don't
because
get
she
it.
wanted to be herself and wanted
That's what she
to show
said.
her
Yeah,
tats. And
when she was
I mean,
competing in Miss International USA, she was forced to do something with her look. They told her, "Oh, you look too masculine, therefore wear a
mhm.
long wig. It'll make you look more feminine and stuff and everything." And then when she went to compete in Miss International Queen, she got rid of all that stuff that was imposed on her, and she went on her net what she felt was her natural self. That short hair.
But Rafa, she looked more butch in international than she did at the nationals. I actually
Well,
really liked the long hair
she
she
stood
had. It was
out
really beautiful.
because of her
But
butch look. She stood out.
honestly, but this is the thing. When she competed in USA, kind of funny that she ended up being first runner up there with the now current winner, holding hands. And I prefer her look internationally that when she competed in USA. In USA, she looked awful. She looked like she was, I
She
don't
looked
know, she
fake.
loughed
Yeah,
sick.
she looked all yeah, she didn't look
She
very
looked,
authentic.
another reason when she said, when he, Jesus, when the contestant said that they calling me like I look like a man because you were a man. You look like a man. You
It's
go
the
through the
short hair, that's
Instagram.
why. Yeah, like if she
No,
had
she
longer hair,
had
she would not look like a
he
man.
had no looks like there's no way. There's no femininity. Like I think
Also, one thing I
transgender.
wanted to say about like
Well,
her
the
is that
girl,
I think she has a big tattoo, right? Like, do not
yes.
go to an Asian country where it's like such a big taboo to have tattoos, especially on a woman.
Mhm.
That she had a big tattoo, I think, on her back, some in her body, and like
Yeah,
do that
even
because
on her
that is like a,
legs.
yeah, like it is associated with like yakuza, which is like a like mafia. So it's not really a good look to have a big tattoos and go to female beauty pageant. It's yeah. So for me, I'm so surprised she even make the top two. I thought they were better girls who should have been there, holding
I
hands with the
mean,
USA.
she for me looks much better. USA was the winner from the beginning. I
Oh,
didn't
for
like the
Yes.
sure.
look.
No
No
doubt.
questions. Yeah.
Honestly, when I saw USA, I said, "Oh, she's gonna win." But this is the thing. I like the preliminary look with the long hair. She looks. I mean, I know that the other dress was interesting, but I prefer her on the
Yeah.
preliminary with the long hair. She looked very Naomi Campbell kind of thing. And I'm
Yes.
glad that USA won
Mm.
because I was like, even though Cuba did emotional answer and whatever, but USA was very business-like. And at the end of the day,
Yes.
pageant is a business. Even though I like Cuba's answer for the emotional standpoint of view and the feelings speaking from the heart, point blank, USA was the winner from the get-go.
Oh, for
Correct.
sure. Yeah.
And
Definitely. The moment she landed in
but
Bangkok. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
when you said to me, oh, they're saying that I look like a man. I am sorry, but when you are a transgender person from male to female, you need to do a lot of things to feminize your features versus
Yeah.
female to male.
I think we all
Female to
agree
male is more,
100% on that. Yeah, for sure.
you know, unless you
Right.
have any, unless you are as gorgeous as George, because he's Asian and he decides to be, it's very rare to see. I've always said that Asian guys that transition, they are more lucky to look like a woman when they transition because of their features. But when you are
Yeah.
Caribbean, you know that when you have the African blood, that manly, robust kind of features as a man, when you transition as a woman, takes a lot of time to shizu and make it look cohesive.
Yeah.
Not everybody, and for me, it's like if they say that you look like a man, yes, you look like a man. Your features are too
George,
strong.
I think I told George, doesn't Miss International Queen
Pardon?
Cuba, Miss International Queen
Yes.
Cuba, she looks like that Filipino entertainer Vice Ganda. When
Oh
you see the
yes.
pictures
I
side by
see
side,
it. Yeah, I
yeah,
see it. I thought like they look like
you see the
twins.
resemblance. I
Yeah.
thought they're like, they're twins. Like Vice Ganda could actually compete in International Queen representing
No,
the
but I think Vice has better personality because I've never seen him throwing tantrum in public like that, saying like I should have won. Like like that is such a bad sportsmanship. You do not go to beauty pageant and say that you should have won. I mean, even if you feel like that, you do not go to public and like media and do that thing in front of everyone. That is so disrespectful to the winner,
exactly.
who actually is a sister. I had no idea that they competed at the same competition previously.
We
Exactly.
did. So
That is so
they're
rude.
saying that this. I
Yeah.
think this is the third time she lost to
Well,
the.
it makes sense.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
we understood why she
But
kept
this is the
losing.
thing. You
Yeah.
can be talented, you can be a great performer, but if your attitude sucks,
Yeah.
you only gonna make it until a certain point. And that is the reason why I always tell my girls when I work with them, is like, look, you need to be set in every category, because if any of the areas you suck, there's somebody that is gonna come that is more common,
Yeah.
is gonna
Yes.
take over and win over you. So
Correct.
this is the thing. Maybe for me, my opinion looks much better with the again, strong features, short hair looks much better. Take notes. Looks like a man. Let's take the short hair. Go look stunning. Doesn't know how to walk very well, sadly to say. But you can be a great performer. But if you have an attitude like that, and this is the bad thing, you have the winner right here, and you're here saying, and the winner continue being so elegant. Even
Yeah.
if it's true, at that moment, you
Mm.
gaslighting your sister trans queen, and
Yeah.
while you're gaslighting her, she continued very well poised. So what people are gonna see from here is like,
Mhm.
but your attitude speak volumes. Look the current queen that is besides you, listening to your comments and continue
Yes.
being poised and elegant, while you are being
Correct.
a bad loser.
Well, wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Also, can I add something to that? Like, especially like obviously I'm not American, but like as a British person, I've also noticed this happening quite often, especially when you're a woman of color, and also on top of you're a trans woman of color. It's already quite difficult to live in places like the US, the UK, because of the societal judgment. So for a person who is, I don't know if her background is the Cuba, but obviously she's a lighter skinned woman, to take space and gaslight a woman of color who already is not as privileged as she is. For me, I felt so disrespectful, because how dare you to say she does not deserve it when she clearly outperformed you? And she was being so
Yeah,
graceful right next to
exactly.
you,
Exactly.
not
To
even
be
being
honest with
bitter or
you,
anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
go on.
and this is the situation that we live in today, there, and I'm gonna be very honest. Even though her color of the skin is lighter, she's still Cuban. She's Latina, so she's part of the minority, like a black person or African American. And I understand your point, but for me, I found very disrespectful that you are gaslighting somebody that is part of what is considered in this country, in United States, as minority, and then
Yes.
you are giving people that hate Latinos ammunition to say, you see what they're doing, and that is the reason why. I mean, at the end of the day, when you are in a competition, when you are in a position of power, to be an example to others or leadership, you need to think that your actions, especially coming from a what they call here minority, you need to be careful, because what you're seeing right
Yeah.
there is they're not seeing the person. They're seeing, oh, look, this Cubana attacking the USA person, and she lives here in USA. That's what they're gonna say. They're not saying, oh, look, that individual that is hurt, so wants to gaslight the USA girl because she whatever.
Yeah.
All right,
That's the
moving
way that I
on.
see it.
Moving on. Anyway, trans community coming for you. Yes, we love the trans community, okay? We don't have any issues
Bring it on.
we support them wholeheartedly, etc. But I think most of us would agree, though, that we prefer that they would just focus on competing in their own pageant,
In Miss International Queen, correct. Instead of for the
specifically
pageants.
Correct.
specifically for
Correct.
trans women, for trans people. Okay?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's what most of us agree with. Armenia, anyone? What do we think of Miss Grand Armenia? She's
Don't know.
okay.
I think some of these girls need to look after her, because I don't know if
Yeah.
something's going on with her, because I've seen some posts where she's like always by
She's-
herself. She looks really
Yes.
upset for some reason. So someone needs to check on
serious.
her, because
Yeah.
mental health is quite important. And I know she already joined Miss Cosmo. I don't know how it was in Miss Cosmo, but at the moment I'm quite concerned for Miss Armenia, her well-being. So please, someone
Yeah.
look after her. Even talk to her, maybe just give
Yeah.
her some,
She's
snacks or
22.
something, because she looks
She's
upset.
young. If
Yeah.
she doesn't do very well here, I'm sure she's gonna use all this experience to compete in her next.
She can go to the competition.
Yeah, I mean, that's all.
Mm.
Speaking of Miss Cosmo, by the way, there is a contest going on to choose the best national director for Miss Cosmo.
Wow.
And our good friend, Noemi, is the national director
Yes.
for Miss Cosmo Cuba. So please vote for our good friend
Please.
Noemi.
Give me
To
some
Yes.
type of vote.
yeah, the
Yeah.
voting is free. The voting
It's
is free. So
free.
go to Miss Cosmo website and there's a link that'll take you to the voting page. I think who's leading right now? I think the national director.
Myanmar.
Myanmar.
Burma.
Oh,
Myanmar.
Yeah. And
Oh,
you know, he
Myanmar.
just had
the
a
same
big
guy who
scandal
was Miss
recently.
Grand Myanmar, right? Director.
Yeah. It's the same
Yeah.
one.
What's his
So
name?
he just
Hiten
Hutu. He was throwing like I don't know what it was. He had some
Tantrum?
relationship issues with his boyfriend. So because of that, I think we need a bit more professional national directors. So I would like to plead everyone watching this live stream to please vote for Miss Cosmo Cuba's national director because she is so classy, so elegant, and we need this type of national
And
director.
you know
to be
Noemi, she's very
promoted.
Thank you.
professional. She's very
Of course, I
professional.
mean,
She doesn't she's trying to avoid scandals and controversies.
Very
Okay.
diplomatic.
She just
Correct.
focuses
Yes.
on actually preparing her girls. So that's why
Correct.
we all love
Okay.
Noemi for that
Uh,
because she's very, very focused and professional. All right. So
Beauty
we love
Asian
Noemi. Please
Queen.
vote
Thank
for
you.
Noemi.
Vote for Noemi.
Vote
And
for Cuba.
okay, I love stupid people. Beauty Asian Queen. Noemi is a woman, biological woman. She's not pre-op. She's not a
Huh?
trans. She's like is. I mean, no, she's a woman. Just because she had the Jones as a man to be a good director and not allow a man to run over her, that's a different story.
Oh, they're
Sorry,
asking about
man.
the Miss Universe Vietnam who is trans. Is that what the
Yeah,
question?
but
Vietnamese one?
Okay.
yeah, but after that, I said, Nomi, are you pre-op? Just wondering.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
We're gonna talk about Miss Universe eventually later on after this discussion.
Grand is first.
Right now we're focusing on
Yes,
Grand. Yeah,
Grand.
but
Yeah.
we have our own opinion about Miss Universe Vietnam, the first trans contestant from Vietnam. So anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up. We're just gonna have to finish with our what? Let's make it the top 5. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Let's
For
give our
now.
top 5 favorites. Okay, it's not gonna be it's not gonna be like Miss World or Miss Universe where they have continental queens or whatever. It's all any continent, wild card, whatever, etc. All right, who wants to start? Who wants to start the top 5?
Go with Fredo because you have your list there.
You're
Oh,
very
shit.
prepared, so you go first.
Sorry.
Go,
Yeah.
Runway
Oh, you're
Papi.
not ready.
You're not ready? Who's
I'm
ready?
ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. It's just I have highlights.
What's your
Look,
top 5? Vamos.
my top 5 as of right now: Philippines, UK, Mexico, Philippines, UK, Mexico, Tanzania, because I'm trying to go for continent as much as I can, but it looks like it's not gonna work. Spain.
All right.
No,
good
I
choices.
can. No, Tanzania and Ghana, 2 from Africa. I'm sorry.
You don't
So I
have to
have
go.
Philippines.
Just go with whoever you want on the top 5. It doesn't have to be by continent.
Exactly.
No, I know, but it's too competitive to choose a top 5 right now for me, to be honest. So I'm just choosing like UK. I think it's better.
Go by what we've seen this week.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
so
what I
far.
have so far. So
Yeah,
far.
so far.
So
Okay.
far.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go. So I have Philippines, Guatemala, France, UK, and Venezuela. That's my
Okay.
top 5
Your top
for
5.
now.
Okay.
Go, George.
Georgie.
Can I cheat a bit and say like, can I give my top 10 instead? Because I don't have top 5.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay,
it's hard
so my
for you to
top
pick your
10,
5.
yeah, because I have like a lot of, I actually had top 20, but since it's top 5, I'm going to decrease a bit more and give you top 10. Is that okay? Okay, so my
Okay.
top 10 are, it's from 10 to my, in reverse order. So 10th position first. So Guatemala, Czech Republic, Spain, Venezuela, Mexico, Tanzania, Ghana, Philippines, and my top 2 are both European. So it's France and the UK, with the UK as the Miss Grand International. Because I think it's about time European girl finally wins the Golden Crown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why not, right?
Did you mention Czech
We almost-
Republic? Did you say
Yeah,
Czech?
Czech
he did.
Republic is my number
Mhm.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
After
okay.
Guatemala. Yes.
Okay.
We almost matched
Interesting.
Josh, you and I almost matched in length list because I have those 2.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not about the
what can I
legs, it's about the feeling, right?
what
The
can I
connection.
what can I
Mhm.
expect from my Thai boyfriend? You know, we think alike.
Okay, so I'm gonna do follow George. I have my
Bless
top
you.
10. I'm gonna start with the bottom five. In random
Okay.
order, I have Tanzania, Spain, Indonesia,
Yes.
Czech Republic, and UK.
Mhm.
Bottom five.
Mm-hmm.
And then my top five in random order: Guatemala,
Mm-hmm.
France. To me,
Mm-hmm.
France is like the most gorgeous, most beautiful
Yeah.
girl in the entire competition.
Mhm.
Every time she posts something on her Instagram, I would always
It's
react,
heaven.
and she would
Mhm.
always react back to me, to my comment, like, thank you,
She's a
thank you,
goddess.
thank you.
Yes.
I love
Mm-hmm.
her. I had Mexico. I think it's time for Mexico to make the top five. And
Mhm.
Lupita,
Yes.
Lupita, joining the helm, I think Mexico could win, could take it all. I had
Yes.
Philippines, of course,
Yes.
and Ghana. So those are my top five.
Mhm.
Guatemala, France, Mexico, Ghana, Philippines. Again, of course, anything can change, but I can
Yes.
assure you, I think Philippines will remain top five, Mexico
Yes.
top five, and
Yes.
even Guatemala will remain in top five for me.
Mhm.
Do you
Guatemala is
agree with
beautiful.
our choices? Viewers, please
Yeah.
comment below. Let us know who your top five favorites are
Mhm.
for this Grand International 2025. Okay. There's going to be
Mhm.
lots of surprises, of course. We may be wrong.
Yeah.
We could be
We
wrong.
still have like
Yeah,
2
we
weeks,
have to
right,
see
until
the
finals.
prelims. Once
Yeah, we
we
have to
see
see
the
the
Yeah.
prelims.
There's also the backstage drama situations and whatnot.
Exactly.
going on.
Exactly.
Because
Behavior,
I think,
attitudes.
the staff, Papa Nawad, Mommy Teresa, Champ, and all the other major crew members of NGI, they all have say to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the only time I could actually pick the Mr. International is after the closer interview, which is technically not close to because we get to see it. Because that's
Mhm.
when we know who are the girls that Nawat likes, because he will ask her a lot more question. But if he doesn't like
Yeah.
that girl, he'll like, okay, what is your favorite color?
He'll
Like
be
some
on his
very
cell
basic
phone.
question. Yeah, he's not interested. See, that's
not
when I know, okay,
interested.
these are the girls who make the top 10. So I still need to see that
Yep.
in order to have my
Yeah.
top 10. Yeah.
That
True
is
that.
Yeah.
so true.
As of right now, we know Tanzania is going to the dance.
From Africa,
He
yes.
was
Yes, he is very interested in
Tanzania.
that. By the way, are you guys gonna watch Mr. Globe? It's happening tonight. Well,
No.
for you guys, it'll be tomorrow.
Mr. Global, yeah, it's already
Yeah.
October.
I'm gonna watch it.
Thailand,
I'm gonna
yeah.
watch it. I want to
What
see exactly
time?
what happened.
What time does it start in Thailand?
I think it's 8, if I'm not wrong, 8 p.m.
8 p.m. All right,
So
so
for you, will be
it's gonna be
like
9 p.m.
9
here
in the morning. Yeah,
East-
9.
9 in the morning. Yeah,
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
morning. For me, it's
Yeah.
nighttime.
I'm gonna
Yes,
watch.
yes.
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna
Do
watch
you
it.
think
because
Venezuela will finally win the crown?
Venezuela is my sentimental favorite, only because this is his third pageant. And second runner-up, first runner-up, and then hopefully Mr. Global. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But I like Mexico. I think Mexico is hot.
Mexico.
Mexico is hot.
Super.
Laos is amazing. One of the best speakers. And then I like Peru, very hot, sexy.
Very
Yeah.
cute, yeah.
But like what you said, they're not going for the body or for the looks necessarily.
Yeah.
It's beyond that.
Well,
It's also-
but to be honest with you, I think if they would have sent Mr. International Mexico to Global, he will do great because he is so beautiful and adorable. It's
Yes.
something different from the typical Mexican male pageant guy that they send. He's different. He's like light hair. He's 21. Broken English is so cute. For me, I thought that he was winning or being close to first runner up. So I would have been like, okay, so you didn't win here, stay here and go and represent Mexico in Global. That
You know what
would
he should
have
have
been a better
done?
move.
He should have just copied and followed Mr. Vietnam, who was in Mr. International, and he just went to Mr. Global the next day. So
exactly.
they could have just
Exactly.
gone together.
And
Yeah.
you said he wore some of the same clothes, right?
He had the same clothes.
Yeah.
He wore the same underwear twice. The same exact ones. I don't know if he washed them. I don't know who's doing his laundry because head to toe was the same outfit. And it was like just a
Okay.
week difference. Yeah.
No.
Although I
no,
don't, what I
uh-uh.
didn't like about Mr. Globe was the swimsuit photo shoot. The swimsuit
That
part.
was like, oh my God.
It was so
I don't
tacky.
know
They
what
were all
you're
wearing this nude bikini under.
And some of
And some of them
you
had
can-
spots. Some of them had spots on their whatever, etc. So I thought it was pretty gross, And then some of their poses were kind of like skanky. Ugh.
I mean,
Okay.
it
Then
was
some of them
different.
Some
I
of them
mean,
did not lighten their groin area. Okay, some of them like really dark inner thighs. All right, so
yeah, was
that's
kind of
different.
very interesting. Was different. I can say that some of the posters. There was one I said, okay, drag queen, but okay, but oh yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. You can be gay, but for me, in pageantry, be gay and masculine has something
So be
because
like Mr. Global USA, right? I think he's openly gay, but
yeah.
he's quite a mature guy, like
Oh,
most
okay.
of
So
the
I was right.
yeah,
Exactly. He
Riley.
looks.
Okay,
yeah,
I
Riley.
didn't know
He's gay.
that. I
You
didn't know
see, I
that.
He
told
said
you
it in
that
his
in his
competition.
in the competition. He said, you see, I
Yeah.
was quite sure. Like for example, I mean, I don't. I mean, you're gay, fine, but don't be. I mean, I see even in Mr. Gay word masculine man than some of these straight boys. Like, I don't understand. Walk like a freaking guy. You're not a woman. Don't give me distance. Don't give me turns. Don't try to be Miss Grand on stage. You're a freaking man.
You have to
That's not
appeal
sexy.
to the straight women,
It's all
you have
about
to
image, really.
appeal to a broader audience, not
That's
just
it.
a certain particular group,
Yeah.
It's all about the image. It really, I mean, your sexual orientation really doesn't matter because it's
It doesn't
really
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
No, no.
yeah, it's all about the image. All right, people are saying, okay, we all agree with most of you. Indonesia, Venezuela, Mexico, Ghana, Czech Republic. They're all the same pretty much. My top 5 Rafa are Venezuela, France, Philippines, Czech, and Spain. All right. I mean, yeah,
That's a good one.
they pretty much like match our choices as
Similar.
well.
Yeah,
So, this is good. Good. All right. Mr. Mexico would not go that far at Mr. Global if he went there, etc. They need good English speakers. Oh,
Did you
I guess
guys talk
Mexico?
about Mr. International? I know I was a bit
Mexico?
late, but like, did you guys talk about the Kirk winning Mr. International?
No.
Mr.
No.
Philippines.
Well, we already
I
knew
Philippines?
mean,
that
it was
he was
obvious.
it was obvious. He was the
I
best.
mean, we knew when he was competing there, I was like, yeah,
He
he's
was like
winning.
from day one that he arrived, everybody knew, okay, he's gonna win. That's it. It
Yeah,
wasn't
he
very
was a
hard.
strong contender.
He was the strongest and I think they picked the right choice. They picked the right winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
My good friend Brie from France. Bonjour, Rafa, ma gagnante est Elise. Yes, Miss Grand France. Bisous de Brigitte. Oh, she's from Nouvelle-Calédonie. Yes, I'm Miss France. Elle est très belle. She's very gorgeous. She's amazing.
Yes.
Elle est There's a French slang word. Tu es très canon. You're so hot. Canon, C-A-N-O-N. T'es canon. You can say it for men and women. T'es canon. You're so hot. You're so blah, gorgeous. I just want to lick you. T'es canon. All right, so
I think France is beautiful, but when I was seeing the performance on the opening, UK just was stunning. The way that she
Yes.
did the movement. At that moment, I said, "Oh, France has competition," because that is the thing. France is beautiful, but it depends the attitude. Like for example, last year France, from the beginning, I was, oh, she's top 5 because that energy. She was not only different because she was short, shaved head. She was embracing beautiful, stunning body. Sadly, she didn't speak English very well, so I think that cut her chances to get closer to the crown. I will be honest, but that's the reason why you need to know the language, to learn English and speak it. Period.
Yes.
But if I put UK with the performance with France, my opinion is that UK won over her. France is beautiful, but you need to have that extra oomph because you can be beautiful, but if you're like no salt, somebody's
You just
gonna
need
come with more
something
flavor.
extra.
I have to say though, the
Yeah.
French delegates this year, both men and women, have been really doing very
Really
well.
strong.
Very
Of all the
Supranational,
Europeans, the French
Mhm.
people, the
yeah.
French men and women, yeah.
They're
They also
stepping
want, I
up.
think, like
France,
Man International, right? Like they want like 2 competitions for
Yeah.
France.
Manhunt
They're doing
and
really well.
Supranational, yeah.
Manhunt, yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she do really well. But saying that, I do think there are stronger girls from Europe. Like Spain, for me, she's phenomenal. She speaks so many languages,
yes,
really stunning. Czech Republic, I don't know if you guys talked about her. I think she was in
beautiful.
Thailand like 5, 6 times last year and like this year
Yes.
too. So she went to like Miss Universe Thailand, Miss Grand Thailand. So like these girls are prepared. So for me, like you don't have to be essentially the most stunning. If you could be like 8 or 9, but if your personality, you're committed to the work, and you are willing to work and put the hard work in, those will get the crown. Then someone who's like 10 out of 10, but is a bit like, I may do it. I may not do it. And yeah, I feel like France needs to like step up because
Yeah.
UK is really strong. Spain, Czech Republic, these girls could easily beat France.
Of course.
You-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, I
Totally.
feel like the crown is going to go to Europe this year.
I hope
you
so.
know, I hope so, you know.
So either Czech Republic, UK, France, or Spain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if for
Mhm.
some
Anything.
reason if they want to crown a Latina, they can crown Mexico, and that's it. And I know I'm Puerto
Yes.
Rican, but I'm objective. Puerto Rico is like a top 20, that's it. No further. But if they want a Latina, they can crown Mexico, and I will be happy. She is gorgeous, she's grand, and I want Lupita to have that moment
yeah.
I gave me.
Yeah.
Lupita
Yes.
deserved that moment because she's been
Yes.
through a lot.
Totally.
Like she gave Mexico 2 Miss Universe and a Miss International,
Two Miss Internationals.
Two Miss International.
two Miss International,
Internationals.
2
Yeah.
Miss Universe. She can give the golden crown, and I will not be mad because that girl is gorgeous. And Mexico is been working hard under her
Yes.
management to make it there. This is her second queen, I believe, because last year
Yeah.
Queens was beautiful too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I know that she's not the best speaker in terms of like fluency in English. She speaks more Spanish, which is fine for me. That's not a problem. It's her character, her aura that really made me like her.
Mhm.
Because even though I
Yeah.
don't speak the same language as she does, I was able to understand what she was saying because she was so charismatic. And that is exactly something girls need to know. You don't have to be good at speaking in English. As long as no one likes you and you are very friendly and outgoing, with obviously the stunning beauty that she has, you would easily make top 5. So I actually think Mexico, like you said, if Latina is going to be the crown winner, I think Mexico is the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Because I like
For
her.
sure.
Yeah.
And one of the
Yeah.
things that people need to realize, now what is going to put a show, but at the end of the day, they need to choose the girl that is beautiful and people are going to like, and they're going to be relatable, and they will be able to
Right.
travel and make money. If your personality sucks, you will not travel. Period. So yes, you can do those extra flips here, whatever, but when you get to that final, you need to eat that sucker and prove why you need to win. Because it's kind of funny that after a former queen is no longer in the picture, Miss Universe start flying more because it's the less person beautiful at that moment, she start getting all the contract that the other person should have because facial beauty. So Miss Universe took advantage of that, so she's been traveling more. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is an industry. This is a beauty pageant. You need to have the whole package, and you need to know the game, but you need to be relatable, and that's one thing that CJ
Yes.
has.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah.
Blue Wolf says, if Wilfredo will join any male pageant, it would be Mr. Gay World because he has a bulky body. You know what? We're gonna send Wilfredo to Mr. Gay World. He is going to represent. What country would you like to represent in Mr. Gay World?
Well, obviously Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
He's Puerto Rican, right? Yes. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, can you represent Cuba?
No.
Of course. Sure. I would talk to my director, Noemi.
There
Oh
you
my
go.
I don't want to be involved in any male pageants.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean,
No, to be honest, you know that I always wanted when I was younger, I was asked when I was researching about Mr. Gay World because of the Philippines, they have a great production of Mr. Gay World Philippines. I was like, that sounds very interesting to choose a gay man that, and I always admire that. Of course, year passed and whatever, but if I ever competed in a gay pageant, I would be more than honored to compete in Mr. Gay World just because I'm gay, number one. And I see that the guys that goes there, they behave as masculine men. I mean, I've seen so many Mr. Gay World Philippines that they are hot and more masculine than the current Mr. International that just won. To be honest, my opinion.
All right. So we're gonna send George to compete in Mr. Gay World. George, what country would you like to represent?
Can I
Thailand
just
or
be
UK?
Can I just be the host? Because I don't think I can compete with these guys.
No. We're gonna
I will
send
be.
you.
I'm gonna be like a buffet. Like I don't think I would like to compete against them. I would like to just witness them from a distance. Because I have no winning chance. Like let's say if me and Wilfredo go, we know who's going to win. Like it's not gonna be me.
But
I don't have the body for
okay.
it.
But this is the thing. But remember, you're gonna be my roommate. We're gonna share the hotel, so you can be my first run. All
Right.
we can travel together.
There you go. No, we're gonna
Yeah,
send you,
yeah, I'm happy
we're
with the
gonna
bundle.
send both of you. George, you're gonna be representing Britain, United Kingdom, and
Okay.
Wilfredo is gonna be representing Puerto Rico. I'm gonna take I'm gonna bribe the organizers to make sure that both of you will make the top two. All right.
Right.
Oh my God.
So that'll be
That's funny.
fun. Puerto Rico
Do
and
you want me?
UK
Yeah.
holding hands.
Do you want?
Last
No. Do you want
standing.
me to give you a bear hug and pick you up on that
Yeah,
final
are we gonna
moment?
hold hands? Because usually they hold hands, right?
Are
During
No,
the
I
they
think-
gonna pick a bear or a Twinkie?
It's like no. I'm gonna pick George. I'm gonna hold him. I'm gonna pick him up, and then like George is gonna be like this, and I'm gonna
Let's
be like,
ask
okay,
let's ask the
who's
public.
winning?
Who do you prefer, the
winning?
bear or the
Public.
Twinkie?
Bear or Twinkie.
That'll be interesting, right?
Oh my
No, people,
God.
go online and vote. Vote.
Both.
That's
A
funny.
tie. There's
Yeah.
gonna be a tie. Woo! First time in history of Mr. Gay World, we have two winners. Woohoo!
You imagine?
Yeah.
And we travel the world
That'd be
together
fun.
Yeah.
with our
Yeah,
platform.
that'd be fun.
Oh, Hiniba says Mexico can win, but God, no more of that wig. Is she wearing a wig?
She wearing a wig?
She's not wearing
Mexico?
a wig.
I think that's a hair.
Oh, because doing
That's
the
her
press
hair.
conference, she had a very straight.
Oh, but that was just for the look. That's
for the
not,
look,
she's
right?
not
Yeah.
wearing a
That
wig
was
for
just
the
for the
con.
look.
That was just for that day.
Not every Latino
Yeah, that's
that
what
have
I
a
thought.
straight hair is wearing a wig. Latinos, we
But
have
who
that
cares?
European
It's all
blood
about
that we
her
can
face
have
anyway.
the native blood that give us the straight hair. Like Venezuela in
Right.
2018, these two former Miss USA were saying, "Oh, that's a weave." No, that was her hair.
Yeah.
Mm.
No.
That wasn't a weave. Just because you want that hair.
Somebody's asking, how tall are you, Wilfredo?
I think I'm taller than George. George, you're what?
I'm only
168?
I'm 169. So like you're
69?
definitely taller than me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm 172. 171, 172. Yeah, I'm taller than you. I overpower you.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Okay.
I can wear heels, so with the same height. Like I could wear this platform heels.
Oh, the
So, like, I'll probably
insoles.
do the
You can
same.
wear the insoles
Yeah,
insoles.
inside the shoe.
Have you seen the K-pop idols? They
Yeah.
wear like this big.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do the same
Oh, I
thing
love
too.
those. I love those.
But I'm gonna be doing the same thing too, so still I will feel taller.
I love those.
Yeah.
Oh, Hiniba
Yeah.
says
Shunara said.
Kirk was asked if he was gay, and he said sometimes people are shipping him and Mr. Korea. People want them both as a lead for a BL series. What is a BL?
Cool.
It's a
Boy
gay
love-
series.
Ooh!
It's a boys
Boy
love.
love stories.
Boys love.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's very famous in Thailand, of course. It's a great
Yeah,
market.
in Asia.
I know Kirk.
In
I think
It's very
Asia,
famous.
Kirk is a straight man. I think he's a straight man. but
Korea
straight.
is
he likes to
who's-
flirt with everybody. Yeah, he's
what
very
Yeah.
ambitious.
the one that won the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr.
Kirk.
International.
I don't know. There were some videos that were very romantic.
Romantic, yeah, that's true. But he likes to. He's very flirtatious
Yeah.
in nature.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but in
he's
the
like that.
Philippines,
Yeah.
the BL stories
Do you
are
remember?
growing
Remember,
too.
he and his older brother Clint used to
Oh.
date Kun Ann. Remember?
I think it was
Allegedly.
just the allegedly, but I think it's just his brother. I don't think it was
His
Kirk.
brother.
It was his
Oh, it was
It
brother.
wasn't.
Clint, yeah.
Clint. It's the other one.
Was
Who
the
was
brother?
Katrina's ex.
Mhm.
Because that came out and said no, that was the brother.
I think
I said,
Clint.
okay.
I think Clint is better looking than Kirk.
I haven't seen him. I don't know.
Yeah, Google Clint Bondad.
They look similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very similar face.
Hey,
Whatever
Yeah.
happened? Whatever happened to Kun Ann? Any news update about Kun Ann?
Well, she's
she-
your bestie. You should know.
Yeah, so she still blocked me. Hello.
She blocked you.
She blocked me. I mean, Leila blocked me on her Facebook. You know.
I mean,
Oh,
she
no.
might be resting for her treatment, because she wants
I don't
to
know.
By the
to
way,
say hello,
I
universe.
have a special announcement.
Oh
Mhm.
God.
What is it?
Okay, so I'm going to Atlanta October 15th until the 17th because I'm going to be interviewed for another documentary regarding Miss
Which
USA.
one?
And it's going to be featured
That's
on
fun.
HBO Max.
Okay.
So I'm
HBO
really,
Max.
really very
Okay.
excited about that. And I already signed
Mhm.
the contract and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to be interviewed. So they're going to put us in a hotel and all. They're also interviewing other people. I
Mhm.
don't know who they are exactly, but some of them are vloggers, some of them are directors, some are former state contestants and whatnot and everything. So it's going to be very exciting. So yeah. So
Are
that's
you gonna be close to me? I'm like 2.5 hours away from Atlanta.
I know. Yeah. So we'll see.
Maybe I can do something. Sure, I'm sick of that. Atlanta.
And did you know the Miss Globe? I don't know, George, did you
Oh yeah, I'm following it. Yes.
did you get the invitation? Powie of Mississology sent me an invitation because the Miss Globe this year is doing something new.
Yes.
They're inviting
Yes.
pageant vloggers to participate during the finals night of the Miss Globe.
Correct. So they're
October
selecting
15th.
four
Four.
different content creators. I don't know if it's going to be continental or like I don't know how they're going to select, but I was also asked to apply for it. So I've already applied. So let's see if I get selected. But they were doing
Aw.
commentary on the finals.
You got
Yeah.
selected?
Congratulations.
Look, I have applied. I haven't been selected. They said
you haven't
after I think
applied.
October
Okay.
12, they will give the results. I don't know if I will be selected, but I have applied.
Well,
Yeah.
you better act now. You better act quick.
I have already applied.
You
Yeah.
better put a lot of Miss Globe content and all the
I'm gonna
hashtags.
put some contents. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have said I need to post like 2 or 3 contents about Miss Globe. So yeah.
Yeah, I
Congratulations.
It'll be fun.
I wanted to apply, but the thing is, the finals is October 15th, and I'm going to be Atlanta, so I conflict of schedule and whatnot. So I'm coming back to Boston October 18th, which is the finals of Miss Grand, so I get to
Yes.
watch it. So I can't wait. Woo-hoo. Ricky Martin followed Kirk. That's
Oh
old
yeah,
news. Is that old
Mhm.
news?
I think it's old.
And it was
Yeah, like-
old. The thing
I
is
think it's
that
old news.
people.
Yeah, even Kirk said that they had a little chat, chit chat, once in a while and whatnot and everything.
Mhm.
So
I just love when people try to ship straight people, straight guys with gay guys. Like this is a boy love story. I mean, just because I'm gay, that doesn't mean that every straight man that I talk to, we're gonna have sex. I mean, it's just stupid. You know?
all right, so Noemi and I are going to Thailand for Miss Universe. Wilfredo is staying home because he has to take care of he needs to wipe sick people's asses.
Oh hell no! I don't do that. I'm triaging patients. I take your vitals. I ask you for your medications. Make me proud. Your heart is looking good. Bye. See you later. I don't wipe people's asses anymore. That was centuries ago as a nurse assistant. Not anymore.
All right. And
Sorry.
George, I don't know, George, you haven't told me whether or not you're going to Miss Universe. You live in
I'm
Thailand.
planning to go because I'm going for Miss Grand, so I don't know if I will have enough like to go to both because I'm planning to go to Miss Grand this year again. So,
All right, so you haven't decided for 100% either Grand or Universe.
yeah.
Well,
Because I have
don't you have to
tickets
purchase
for
the
Miss
tickets
Grand.
first?
I have the tickets for Miss Grand, so like I don't know for Miss Universe. I'm not like 100%
Oh
sure
no,
yet.
you have to pay for your ticket
Yeah.
to Universe. You're not gonna get any
Yeah.
free tickets, even if
Yeah.
you're part of the press. No,
Yeah.
nope. They sell.
Can you apply?
The tickets are very expensive. No, Noemi, did you buy your ticket yet for Miss Universe?
No, I have not.
I don't
That's
know.
one thing I have to.
Because they're so very expensive. Like even
It
How
is
much?
expensive.
well,
How
the
much will be
cheapest
for
is like
you
what?
over there,
The cheapest is
George?
like $310 or something.
Mhm.
I think the cheapest like 20,000 baht, if I'm not wrong. My friend paid it. He paid like 20,000 baht, which is like how much was it again? Sorry, the conversion rate. 200 or 300?
$300 is the cheapest, I think.
Yeah, I think it was 300
Okay, all
USD.
right. So it's probably like way up in the nosebleed area.
And, yeah, and the rest will be like higher, more expensive. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as long as they have like big, humongous screens, like different like screens hanging, I can do that. I can live with that. Yeah. But
I mean, it's gonna be Nawal. You know that Nawal is gonna show. Nawal is gonna do whatever it takes to showcase an amazing Miss Universe opening and production. I'm still thinking that Nawal is gonna end up being the director of Miss Universe. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward
That'll
to
be fun.
Thailand. I've never been there.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you've been to Thailand, right?
Yes, I
You've been
have.
there. Okay.
I love it.
What was your first impression of the country?
My first impression was it's like a combination. It had things that reminded me of New York, things that reminded me of Miami. It's like a little sort of a combo. Um, Loved it. I would go to the spa almost every day. I did tours over there, so we took advantage and we did, like the floating market. We did that for a day. And then we
Okay.
did
Did
there
you
was
get
another one.
scammed?
No, because we did the tours in the hotel. Actually, the hotel had offered us tours. So
Okay.
me and at the time the director for Mexico and there was another director. Um, we did like a little group and we did the tours. And we did the temples and then we did the elephants. We went to see the elephants. Um, Loved it. Loved every minute of it. I'm dying to go back. Um, and I know it's going to be, obviously different because when I went, it was like 2015 that I went because that was when Lise was giving up her crown. So I haven't gone back since. So I've been dying to go back.
10
So I'm
years.
excited.
Oh my God. Okay, so I've been doing some research, with thank God for artificial intelligence. Gave me all
Mhm.
this wonderful information, what to do if you have an American passport, what you need to bring with you to
Mhm.
Thailand, what type of
Yeah.
vaccinations you have to have, like typhoid vaccination, malaria, tetanus, because you never know when you go
But
to
that's optional. That's not like that's
It's
all
optional.
optional.
It's optional, yeah. But
It's
I don't want to
optional.
take the risk. If you want to go to a country where there's gazillions of mosquitoes, like a tropical country, you want to be safe.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what else? I have my US passport. What else do I need? I think I'm still pretty much shopping for clothes from Temu. Stuff and I plan to travel very, very light. I've been watching a lot of YouTube
Yeah.
videos on how to pack. Only like
Mhm.
a hand
Yeah.
carry bag. That's all you need. You don't need a
Mhm.
big luggage that you have to check
Yeah.
in.
Mm-mm.
All you need is like one mini little luggage, and you stuff everything
Yeah.
in there. Like,
Well, for
Mhm.
men, it's
Yeah.
easy. For
with a
women, we
vacuum
have it
cleaner,
complicated.
you suck out all the air, and that's it. That's all you need for at least like 8, 9, 10 days.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
hey, Filipino fans, if you're watching, I will probably take the plane from Bangkok to Manila for a couple of days. Anybody interested in meeting me? Let me know.
You can have a mini meet and greet in Manila.
Meet and greet.
Meet and greet
Meet
in
Yeah.
and greet with
Manila.
Critical
All right.
Beauty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a reunion. Because the last time I was in the Philippines was in 2017 during Miss Universe, 2016, January. So it'll be nice to be back. So yeah,
Yeah.
all right. So we made all our choices. We mentioned all our favorites.
Uh,
Of course, this list will change. Maybe
yes.
not. Maybe we'll keep the same list after the prelims or whatnot. So we'll see. So listen, people, thank you everyone for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe now. Start liking, sharing, comment,
Yes.
and just like people spread out the good news about critical beauty. Yay!
Please
Yes. And
Woo-hoo!
Rafa, we
subscribe.
have to do a part two maybe after the prelims, like a
Yeah,
final prediction
prelims.
of Miss Peru
Exactly.
International.
Yeah.
We're gonna
We need
have
Part
to
two.
have that.
Yes, that's true. We're gonna
Mhm.
have our next live. So watch out for our next live where we make our final predictions after the prelims. Okay, people?
Yeah.
And after that, we're gonna have
Yeah.
Miss Universe
Miss Universe. Yeah.
pre-arrivals or first impressions or whatnot, etc.
Mm.
Okay? So thank you for joining us. We love you. Mabuhay, buenas noches, sawadika, etc. So until the next time, thank you, people.
See
Thank you,
you
love. Thanks,
Thank
Noemi.
soon.
Thanks,
you.
Noemi. Thanks, Wilfredo. Thanks,
Bye.
George.
Sending loves.
Bye.
Take
George,
care.
PM
Bye-bye.
me. PM me with that information. I want it.
I will. Don't worry. It's going ASAP. Yeah. All
All
right.
right.
I'll talk to you guys
Ooh.
later. Bye-bye.
Bye.